going on? How's everybody doing? What's up, baby?
Oh, hello. Hey, everybody.
We're
Look at us all early
see that?
at
What's
a
up?
normal, decent human being time, not all late night shift time. Look at us.
You know. This is the one for 2024. We'll do it again next year.
So,
What's going on, everybody? How you
well,
guys doing?
hey,
Hopefully,
everybody.
well. If you got any questions, comments, or if there's
Concerns,
any
anything.
topics that you'd like to bring up and talk about, let's do this. What's up, Ty? He said, "What up,
Oh,
fam?"
hey, Ty. Haven't seen you in a minute.
Right? He was missing last round, but he came
Hanging out over there at that blade.
in after in the comments though.
Mm-hmm.
Burgueño, what's up, brother? With the Spock. Oh, is that a
Oh,
dig? Is that a dig at Jovan?
well, hello to you too,
That's the little Spock.
noob. Oh,
Cheetah says, "Sup, fellas." Oh, brother. Ty 602 said Jovan is trimming up her back.
I'm not. I
Slight.
wasn't Ty. That's not. Don't laugh at that.
Okay. My bad.
Because you know I wasn't. We were talking before.
Slight delay, he said. Elias Casares, he's like, what's up, bro? Man, it's been I haven't seen you in a minute. These early ones pull in people. That's what we got to do. We always be going too late.
I know. I hate that we go on so late, but it's like I gotta work. You know what I mean? I got a job, so I get out late.
I could come on by myself.
You can. You should. You should. Do it. You used to.
Jojo, what's up, brother? He said, Cuvo.
Oh, hello.
There's Patty. How you doing, Patty? She said, hello, you're on early. Great to see you. Hope you had a great day.
Yeah, Patty. We thought we would try it out.
I didn't work today. Today I took the day off. So it was a good day. I just chilled in the house all day. But it was pretty cool. Can you guys see me all right? You see me all right, babe? Because I got the light above me here.
I told you didn't look too flattering today. I don't know. You look tired or something.
You guys should move it around, or
No, you're fine. The lighting's not gonna help you.
Alexa, 100% light. I think it is. I think it is. Alexa, turn the light to what color would it need to be? I guess
Nothing. Just
Alexa, light on white.
Okay.
What the fuck? Alexa, white light.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Oh my god. Alexa, turn the light to white.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. Never mind.
you fight with her all the time.
She be fucking. She don't listen.
Just stop, babe. Just
Big motherfucker, what's up, fool? He says, sup, everyone. How you doing, bro?
oh, hello.
Patricia Gonzalez is in the house. She said, hello.
Okay.
How you doing, Patricia? She's on Facebook. For those of you that can't see her on, so is Patty.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
From YouTube. Sergio said, wow, what the fuck? What the fuck is happening? What happened, bro?
Because we're on early.
I know, I was being sarcastic. Jojo said she's writing down 10 negative things to say about Grillo's young age. Ain't that crazy?
First of all, I only had 2 negative things to say before we started. Because I told him he looked tired. You know.
That. But I'm not.
That's a polite way of saying that you look like poop right now.
I need, you know what I need? I need one of those lights that the kids have these days.
I don't know, maybe you need a shave, or maybe it's like the 46 on you now. You're 46, so.
See, you told me to be nice to you today, but you're going hard.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying it's 46 looks, it's fine.
No, fuck you and your ass. See? There we go.
See?
You made me say it. You made me say it.
I thought we were going to have a good day today.
So did I, but why?
Okay, we're done? We're done. I'm done.
Okay, stop lying and we have a good
day. Okay, yeah.
Sergio said, Ty was resting and letting his booty hole heal.
Oh,
Miss G, how you doing? She said, I came in to support the channel, but I can't stay. Just got off a 5-hour live chat. My eyes are cross-sighted. All right.
thank you, Miss G, for supporting us. And I do see you all the time over there at Krusty's and the other one, Honeybees and stuff like that. And thank you so much for trusting Crust and then coming over here. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I really do appreciate you supporting. Thank you. Patty said, you guys are so funny and cute. So she may be funny, and I think I'm the cute, right? Is that that's what we're talking about?
Okay, wow. Yeah.
Miss G said, channel. Got that. Mario San Ciprian, ¿qué brother? How you doing? Jojo said, Miss G. 602 said, Sergio, I know what working your ass off really means. LOL.
Well,
Miss-
Sergio, I might not work as hard as I used to or like most people, but I still work hard. Okay, I'm there. I have to be present, and that's enough. Just sitting there and just being there, that's a lot.
Hey, what are you talking about? Are you just getting defensive? Because he was talking to Ty.
Oh, I thought he was talking about my job.
Ty was talking to Sergio about working his ass off.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was thinking something else. My bad.
Oh, that's a guilty conscience about your
Carry
job.
on.
I see. Now everybody sees what it is. Miss G said, hit the like. Thank you. William Gamboa says, shout out from the Inglewood, SoCal, Southern California. You will.
Oh, okay.
Elias said, Grillo, you should come early if you can, carnal. Hey, bro, we try. Like she said, we both, I work, she works. So sometimes it's tough. We really want to because we end up getting people that we haven't seen in a long time. It's always cool. You know what I mean? And it's like, you're in here. It's been a while. I know you dip in up there también sometimes when we're on later, but we know it's easier for everybody. We need to make a more concerted effort to do it for real because, obviously the later, the harder it is for normal people. You know what I mean? Even us. I mean, shit, I got to be at work tomorrow morning. And so I shouldn't even be up that damn late doing it. But it's just we get caught up with daily shit, man. But yeah, we're going to try. For real, we are. Rascal.
Yeah, I got to get up early tomorrow, too. I got stuff to do.
What do you got to do?
I'm busy at work.
Yeah. Rascal's in the house. He says, salute, gente. What's up, brother?
Oh, no.
I just read. I'm like 4 more before I get to this, but I just saw JoJo talking shit. He said the eyebrows casting shadows. Miss G said, hey, JoJo, thumbs up. Sergio said, Ty, LOL, you worked it loose, bro. I said, I'm like Joanne, have loose booty problems. Just kidding.
Okay, Ty. Thank you for that.
Burqueño said, Alexa, make me a sandwich. Oh. Okay, didn't hear. Big motherfucker said, oh, I'm not saying it. Tripping, bitch, slap her, bro. No. Miss G said, you need to go back to clap on, clap off.
Right?
That worked, shit. At least this shit, you got to argue with the hoe. Damn.
But why she gotta be a hoe?
She talks to everyone.
Um,
See? I had a good one comeback, huh? Patty Guardado, so you need that banana pudding, remember? Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Don't bring back old shit, man, because
He gets all mad and sensitive, and he should really go like lay on a couch and talk to somebody about that because that's issues right there. Like, get help for real.
or get a ruca that fucking respects me, wouldn't eat my banana pudding. How about that?
Really? Get another girl that'll respect you, but not each. Really?
You think another one would eat my banana pudding?
Not one that like, was here with your kid, and 20 years later, right?
Oh, well. No, well, you gotta bring up old shit.
Oh, okay. Well,
Big motherfucker said, he said, LOL, I remember those commercials. The clap on, clap off. Jojo said his wife is also his therapist, lucky vato. See, Steve Jovan really knows she don't do shit, LOL.
okay, Sergio. Well, Calm down.
Jojo said true colors. He put the music on. Alex Rojas said, "What's up, G from Coolidge, Arizona, 520 local. Órale. From Cool
Oh,
Town.
nice.
How you doing, brother? What's going on out there in Coolidge?"
I think I know people.
Trigger was from Coolidge. He was from Coolidge.
That sounds so familiar.
Coolidge? It's out there by Casa Grande and Florence and all that.
Oh, no, never mind. I thought it was by Flagstaff.
No, that's the other way. Ty said, Sergio, she must be a security guard at a weed shop, LOL.
I'm not. No, sir.
Jesse Cerna said, "What's up from Holbrook, Arizona?" Watcha? Holbrook, what's up, brother?
Oh,
I know a bunch of Cernas too. We got Cernas in my neighborhood, but there was some Cernas out of
Is that on the reservation?
Holbrook?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Or
don't think
near?
I think near, maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm crazy too. I don't know. I really don't know that one. I know, like I've obviously heard of it and all that, but I'm not sure exactly the whereabouts. Angel Chavez said, "Brother, yo, ¿qué pasó, Angel? How you doing, brother?" Geronimo said, "Good to see you, Chronicleros, tonight." Man, we got 16 people from Facebook and 10 people. 10 people from Facebook and 16 people from YouTube in here.
okay.
If anybody
Hey,
has major,
I'm
if
sorry to
anybody,
cut you off.
okay, go ahead.
No, okay, go ahead. No, after you.
It's too late. Now you gotta go.
No, go ahead.
No, I forgot what I was gonna say.
You did. If I log off real quick, can I send you some pictures
Yeah.
and you post them real quick? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll wait a minute. I'll wait a minute.
All right. Now what I was gonna say is the people that are in here, if you guys got any questions or comments, or you guys want any topics that you'd like to bring up, especially what we like to talk about here is the juvenile justice system, mostly, but we could talk about anything. Bring it up. Let's talk about it. Geronimo said, "Good to see Chronicleros tonight." Weasel's in the house. What's up, brother? He said, "What's up, homie?" In white fence.
Oh, hey, it's been a minute. Hello.
Elias said, "Because Alexa gets around." Yeah, she does. Yeah, Patty said, "LOL." Jojo said, "I bet Jovan got in Alexa's head. That's why she's acting up. Hit the reset." I know.
Mm.
I had to do a whole reset a couple days ago. Like it wouldn't listen to me. I had to go on the phone app and like turn the light off and on because it wouldn't do it on its own. It's crazy.
See, the women in your life don't listen to you. I don't. Alexa doesn't.
Yeah, but I reset her ass. So you're next.
Oh, you want to reset this?
How?
Really?
To reset this? Jojo said, "I bet Jovan got." Oh, I got that already. Big motherfucker said, "Oh shit, here we go."
Oh no, we're not going down that road again.
And then Sergio said, "Patty's trying to start some shit, bringing up the pudding." Weasel said, "What's up, Sergio? Beat 2-3." Patty said, "Oh no, I'm sorry." Miss G said, "It'd be nice on Sundays for us to start in the morning for prayer live chat." You know, honestly, a lot of people do with Heart Life Tony.
Heart Life Tony has a church.
Yeah, Heart Life Tony's a regular contributor to this channel. He's in the chat and all that, and he's come on and spoken a lot. And he actually has his own church. Actually, I believe he has it set up as a nonprofit, everything, like a real church out of his. He has a little congregation and stuff. And every morning, Sunday mornings, he does do, I think, about 2 hours.
No, I think it's like an hour.
Is that what it is? I go on and I say what's up and stuff, but so I'm not sure exactly how long, but he definitely he does do that. He goes through a morning thing every Sunday morning. Tita said, "Jovan, stop bringing up oh shit." Okay,
fine, I won't.
Weasel said, "Big motherfucker, what's up, homie?" Angel said, "Brother, we do what we can when we can. That's familia. I hope all is good." Absolutely.
Oh, hey, Angel.
Absolutely. I wonder if Angel, did you hear my last message last time we spoke? I'm gonna send you that stuff to the. Oh, I think you did answer me. You said it was the same email, correct? So I'm gonna send you that stuff. I'll get it out to you tonight. That way, I don't keep putting it off. But I'll get you the stuff for the nonprofit tonight so that you have that information. Jojo said Greyhound did interview with your best friend. Fruit. Yeah, I know. I talked to Greyhound. I, I ain't worried about none of that shit, bro. Alex Rojas says.
Best friend, like a mentally ill stalker.
Alex Rojas says same shit, different day. Yep, absolutely. Big Mother said, Cule Weasel, hope you're doing good, bro. McFly said, what's up, homie? Hope all is well, G. It is, brother. I appreciate that. Hope things are going well for you as well. I appreciate that, brother. Weasel said, brother, I'm good, brother. How's your night, big motherfucker? Victor Medrano said, good evening. How you doing, brother? Medrano, huh?
Okay, I'm gonna get off real quick to send you these pictures.
Simon. Big motherfucker said, raining like a motherfucker. Is it, bro? Out there in Tucson? I think Jovan mentioned too, it's raining in Phoenix right now, right? I think that's what she was saying earlier. McFly said, been raining all day. Profe, what's up, bro? He said, Orale, Grio. Patty said, gonna eat dinner. Be back. All right, we'll be here. You know, we'll be going for a little while. Chita said, Cricks, question. All right. Victor Medrano said, buenas noches. Buenas noches a ti también, brother. Gracias. Weasel said, I was in the hospital. I'm diabetic. Well, did it get bad, bro, or what? Hopefully you get that under control. You got to be careful, man. Bubba Mesa started having problems with that, and I think he's doing better now. But he had some pretty bad episodes, man. Jojo said maybe they should pressure the youth detention officials to actually rehabilitate the youngsters before they hit the adult side. That would be nice, bro. I used to think about that. Even now, like I don't know, Jojo, if you ever went to Adobe Mountain or any of that stuff, but they really didn't. I mean, you would get up in the morning, you go to breakfast, you had school, you had rec. They would do like in the mornings, they would do some shit they would call positive affirmations that you had to like say what you were gonna do positively that day, and then at night you would say whether you accomplished it. It was just real dumb shit. You know what I mean? That you're just going through the motion. But I don't remember there ever being much like actual. You're back on, babe. Any like actual programming where they're teaching you stuff. The extent of educational stuff was GED or school. You know what I mean? It was school stuff because you could still. It was actually Adobe Mountain was a school. So you can earn credits and stuff and actually graduate still. And it was just, it sucked because there was some vatos that were in there. In my day, they still used to send people there for muerte, like the kids. They were like 13, 14. There was still, around my time was when it stopped. But when I went to Adobe, there was dudes that were in there for murder. And so they were doing like 4 or 5 years in there at the time. By the time they hit 18 is when they get out. But that's enough time to actually teach somebody some skills and stuff if you have the programs available. And they just wouldn't, you know what I mean? So most of these fools would get out now, been locked up 5 years or 4 years, whatever. They got their GED or their high school diploma, and what? That's it. Out to the street. You know what I mean? It was just, I don't know. It just seems like the system in and of itself is not set up for anybody to succeed, whether you're in the juvenile side or the adult side. Both of them, there's not a lot of emphasis on succeeding in life. You know what I'm saying? They just go through the motion. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have to get your GED, but what the fuck? You don't need a GED to succeed in life. You know what I mean? You need skills. And they don't offer that. They don't, and with the amount of time that you do in there, they could very easily do that stuff. And I know before, like my time, we used to hear about the Pell Grants and people getting doctorates and master's degree, PhDs, y todo eso. And the society was hating on that. They didn't like that. And I'm not saying go to that extent. You know what I mean? What's a lot of times if you're just going to get a master's degree or PhD in psychology because you have the time to get it, it's not really something that you can put to use when you get out, I guess. You know what I mean? So I would put the emphasis more on trades. You know what I mean? Electrician, uh, carpenters. Just there's so many other things that you can do. Mechanics. It just sucks that they don't. That they don't emphasize that like that. You back, baby? What happened?
You want them to offer more things in prison?
Well, prison and juvenile is what we were talking about. So,
Oh,
because he was saying that he said JoJo's thing was he said maybe they should pressure the youth detention officials to actually rehabilitate the youngsters before they hit the adult side.
I
And I was
definitely think the youngsters, and I definitely think that they should get, all the tools that they need. Um, Definitely before the adults. That's just my opinion. Um, but it's hard if they don't even do it for public schools. They don't even want to help or fund public schools, and
yeah.
why would they want to help fund a juvenile, or an adult
Well,
prison?
I get that, but they have the other side of that is they absolutely have no excuse in the juvenile facilities because they have the money. I mean, they can play that we don't have money shit on the public school side all they want, but in juvenile facilities, they got tons of fed. Yeah, I mean, they put it most towards security and all of that stuff, but I mean, I don't know. The thing is what do you want to get out? And that's the question everybody should ask all the way around, whether it's juvenile or adult, because again, I don't know the statistics, but I know that it's a very high statistic of people that are gonna get out. The majority of the individuals in prison are not in there for life. They are going to hit the streets. So at the end of the day, what do you want coming out of prison? You know what I mean? And
Well, I think the juveniles, they should do it like they do high school, give them, the talk, the sex education. They should give them the home ec, the wood shop, or all that stuff, you know what I mean, that they do in a normal school.
yeah, I mean, I would agree with that too, but I think I would also add a little bit more to that. I think I would. I mean, well, listen, high school's kind of got fallen off too because I remember not in my time, but I used to remember people talking about mechanics class. You know what I'm saying? Where they had a car busted down inside a gym or something, and they would work like they would learn that. Like a lot of that shit went away even from normal public school, but it wouldn't be difficult to do in a juvenile facility where someone's there.
They're just not going to, though. They just throw you in there, throw away the key, lock you up. They're not there to try to play your mom or your dad. They're not there. They don't care. They just don't. And
Well,
then
I
they
know,
just throw you out into society and hope that you make it, you know?
but I
But they're
think
not, I don't think they really care enough to want to teach these kids anything or really try to be there like as a mom or dad type of figure. They just don't.
no, and I get that, but the thing is, I think that's why it falls on us. And when I mean us, I mean the population in general, society, normal people, to kind of figure out what we want the government to do with these kids. You know what I'm saying? Like they shouldn't be able to decide, oh well, let's forget these kids, let's just house them, and that there should be um we should hold them accountable. Listen, if you're gonna be locking these kids up for 5 years, then we want these kids to get out knowing what a person would, that went to school for 5 years. And I know some people would probably argue and be like, well, that's fucked up because if you stay on the street, you have to pay for it yourself. And so I know all those, that's the other side of the argument. But it's
Yeah.
just, but I mean, again, what do you want to come out to you? You know what I mean? What is in the end,
Did you get those pictures?
see what I'm putting them in right now. Um,
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Oh, all right. I was joking.
There's that one.
So, recently we donated $400 to Agua Fria High School again. The first time I think we donated like 500 or something like that. So total we've done about $1,000. The first round, um, people from the channel donated. This one was just kind of last minute, so me and Manuel just threw our money in it. That keyboard, it's 88 keys. They needed a new keyboard, a pedal, microphones, wire. Um, yeah, see, there's the 3 wireless, the pedal, and all that stuff. So it came out to about $400. The keyboard, I got it for 150, and the other stuff, that was 224 or 200 and something.
You were able to get it all under the discount?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's cool.
Yeah, the keyboard was 150. It would have been, I think, like 260.
And that went
So
to
I got a good deal on it. That went to the band. The what are they called? Our Free of the band, where they practice. What's it called? I can't find the word. Why are you quiet?
I'm trying to look at this thing. I'm making sure I pulled it all over. It was just those 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to see if I can make it bigger so that we can blow it up for them. But
well, that went to their music department for the band. They have a performance coming up on February 3rd, so that's going to really help them.
And that's our free high school, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And so now I have like a good connection with the school board and with the principal, and told them about our nonprofit, told them about our community, told them a little bit of our background. And the band director there, he's the first one that like helped with, the first donation, like getting us in there. And then the second time around, I just happened to be like in passing, just like, hey, how's the school going? How are you guys doing? Like what's going on? And if you guys need anything else, it's last minute. And I was really only gonna get one thing, but then he couldn't decide. He was like, "Well, we really need this, but then we really need this, and let me take a vote when I get to school and see what the kids want to do." And I was like, "No, forget all that. Let's just get it all." So that's how that went.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
Oh.
that's us out there, and like I said, I include all of us, and I just say that it's us as a community that did that. So they were super excited and super happy, and
Are they gonna post that up or anything for us?
I hope so. But just so that everybody knows, I started on Instagram a new page. It's called, the Phase 2 of Life, which is our nonprofit.
Mhm.
And that page is just gonna have everything, posted up there throughout the years. From
Yeah.
Christmas to Easter to the schools. It's gonna be all posted there.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say here too. So we are gonna open the Instagram, another YouTube that isn't gonna have videos and stuff. It's just gonna have the stuff that we're doing for the community through the nonprofit, just so that we have somewhere to put that stuff besides Prison Chronicles, because now that it's a little bit more established and we're starting to work a little bit more towards stuff, we need to be able to show um,
Yeah,
donors and the stuff that we are doing, and we really don't want to point them towards Prison Chronicles. So
well, I wanna be able to tell them, like, "Hey, go look at Phase 2 of Life, and there's all the pictures and everything there." Not, "Hey, look at Prison Chronicles where Ty is telling me to go shave my back." You know what I mean?
so
You know? Wanna try to keep it, a little bit professional, so
yeah.
there's that.
And the Facebook right now is about to hit 100,000 followers. So I'm trying to help. I'm trying to use that as a way too, as a sounding board for the nonprofit, and just trying to work a little bit more stuff there so we can get things really going with these kids and stuff. But hopefully we get it thing sound around, you know who. I'm telling you. Javi
What?
Aguirre.
Oh, you were cutting out for a second.
He said, Trucha, sounds like Alexa been hanging around, you know who.
Who?
Yeah, no,
Not me, sir. No.
Javi Aguirre said, I need advice. My boy, born and raised Arizona, Casa Grande, Arizona, but live in California. I need you seriously. You need advice. You need, okay. Obviously, this isn't the platform, brother. If you need to speak to me, email me at Prison Chronicles. Prison Chronicles 1@gmail.com. And just you can either just email me with a hi, and I'll email you back with my number so you can call me, or if you feel comfortable enough to send me your number, then send me your number and I'll text you, and then you'll have my number and we can discuss whatever's going on, or whatever it is that we're talking about, if you'd rather keep it privately like that. But absolutely, that's what I'm here for. To if I can help, I will. Sergio said, what's up, Weasel? Javi said, seriously. Angel Chavez said, what's up, Sergio? Oh, everybody's saying what's up to Sergio. Sergio said, hey, ¿qué hubo, Angel?
He's a
Ty
popular guy, you know?
Yeah. Ty said, that dude stays living in the past, weirdo.
Who you
McFly,
telling?
McFly said, all love, my guy here in Tolleson, too. I thought so when I seen that 91. I was going to ask, but I wasn't sure.
Oh, see, I knew that right off the bat.
Is that right?
No, that's not right. I don't know.
Oh, I know. Miss G said,
Well, I know you know, Exodum.
Crust must be at the Goodwill parking lot with his lighter. Victor Medrano said, you have a kick-ass last name, brother. You too, bro. Thank you.
I mean, it's all right. So calm down.
It's not very common, that's for sure. Not like Hernandez.
It's like in the top 100.
I don't know about that.
I mean, mine's like in the top 5.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, hater.
Geronimo put a bunch of little pink cans. He put the smile out card later. Anthony said, hey, Cricket and Joey, how are you guys? What's up, Anthony? How you doing, brother?
Oh, hello.
Lorena said, what's up? Oh, there's Lorena. She said, good evening, everyone. Glad to see you on early. Chronicles family. Much love from Castroville, California, the artichoke capital of the world.
Okay.
Is Castroville lit? Okay, well, that's where Weasel was from then, right? Mario Diaz was his name. He was they called him Weasel. He was a Nuestra Familia member out of California, but he was from, I believe, Castroville, now that you say that, because he had the artichoke tattooed behind his ear, and that's what always reminds me of that. Damien De Leon said, what's good, Grillo and Jovan? How's everyone doing, G, out there in YouTube land?
Hose?
He said, how's everyone doing? Urqueño said, we should have programs for trades in the juvenile systems like Job Corps or something, prepare them to get out and actually feel good about themselves. That would be it's almost like the obvious thing to do. And it's just crazy that they don't, you know what I mean? And what's really crazy, bro, is that the normal person, like the normal citizen, probably thinks that they do. You know what I mean? They probably think that these spoiled brats get out with all this knowledge and information, but they just keep getting in trouble. You know what I mean? And it's not the case. They don't offer that type of stuff. I mean, they just don't. And now you can everyone can have that argument and debate whether they should offer it, but I think a lot of people just assume that they do, and they don't. It's not how it works. Miss G said, send the youth to boot camp. It would have helped me. I was a naughty brat. That too, military stuff, I think would probably be good. I had a friend. Um, we were both in one of those. If you're from Phoenix, you would know, but I'm not sure about what other states. But there was a place called Charter Hospital, and it's basically a behavioral center. And there was different ones. I was also in a place called Camelback Hospital, but they're all like behavioral centers and drug rehabs and stuff like that. But for kids, it's usually for the behavior problems. And he was in there. He was a homeboy he was from Dogtown, and they sent him to Provo Canyon, Utah. And it was a long term, I think a 15-month program where they would like teach you how about wilderness shit. And they would put you out in the like, I remember he told me that they like drove him out to some, foresty mountain area and just gave him a little flint and a spoon and whatever else. I mean, I guess a little pack of something to survive, and left them. And 24 hours later, they would come back and pick you up, but you had to survive for them 24 hours out there by yourself. They would give you the skills, they teach you shit and stuff. And they did that every weekend, I think, or every once in a while. And it was all part of it. It was like a little boot camp thing. And it's a 15-month program. And Duke came back and was pretty much, he was pretty much scared straight after that. But it seemed like that would be something that can have an impact. Maybe not on everybody, but it definitely would help some people. I mean, at least it's doing something, instead of just warehousing. Lorena said, Ms. G, I agree. Boot camp would have did me some good as well. Ty said, how to make money legally. Yeah, that's a big one, bro. They don't even teach that to normal people, like kids in school and shit. They don't teach you the inner workings of the stock market. They don't teach you anything about borrowing money and none of that stuff. It's you just at 18, 19, you're thrown out in the world. They offer you a credit card and there you go. And you don't get to learn that type of stuff. There's so many tricks to all that, and it's crazy that it's not emphasized. Elias said, you're right, Grio. We do need to show the youngsters skills. I mean, that's what I think. Only because it instills. I think. Here's what the way I look at it. And I was already a lot older, but I told you guys my last 5 years in the feds, I was the maintenance guy in the joint. So I learned plumbing, electrical, basic shit, but basic building shit. You know what I mean? And it was fun for me. I was proud to know it. It was cool to learn it. And so the way I think about it is like if a kid, I think it would instill like some type of self-worth or it's just like, damn, I know some shit. You know what I mean? I'm not just some dumbass kid out here. And I think it would do that for some of them.
Well, look at how it makes me feel just knowing everything he's learned at work.
Yeah. My son works
Yeah.
under me and he's learning a lot of the stuff that I learned there. And yeah, I mean, I've taught him some of the basic shit. Like he sat there one day and sweated copper pipes together all day. I taught him how it worked, and he just sat there and just kept doing it, using the flux, putting the, everything, just learning. And he liked it, so he just like started doing it. It was like cool, and then he would clown his uncle because he knew it and he didn't, and it just
I think some of it's hereditary though, because I think he gets his work ethic from me.
We just entered bullshit land, everybody.
Really? He works hard like me.
Are we back?
I wasn't a hard worker. I'm not a hard worker, really.
You're a hard worker, but cut it out.
Okay, not as of lately. My job is very easy now, but back then, yeah.
Victor said,
I think he gets it from me.
Trades in a juvenile prison would benefit the youngsters more. They're more likely to stay out of trouble knowing what they can, making anywhere from $30 to $45 an hour. That's huge too, bro, because a lot of the trades pay so much, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you get into one that's that has the unions involved and all that stuff. They pay like a motherfucker, bro. And imagine getting out of the joint, well, not joint, but juvenile, you're like 18, 19, 20, and you're making $30 an hour with no bills or anything, like the amount of money you could put away before it's time to really start a family and stuff. And there's just so many extra stuff they can teach them along that, right? Obviously, waiting to start a family, not just getting bitches pregnant willy-nilly out there and all that. Angel Isaac Seaman Tatimer. Órale. Saludos desde Hermosillo, Sonora. Hugo. Floyd Diaz. What's up, brother? He said, what's good, bro? My Carlito said he had spoken with you. Hope all is well. Yeah, I talked to him, bro. Tell him to call me again, man. We had a conversation, pretty good conversation, and I told him to keep calling me, man, just so that he doesn't feel, like ain't nobody out here, you know what I'm saying? So my phone's open, man. Tell him call. You don't gotta wait no time, nothing like that. Just tell him get at me. You remember his brother, babe?
Who?
Manuel, remember Manny Diaz? That
Who
was
was
with
his
me.
brother?
Manny Diaz, the one that was with me in CCA.
Oh, okay.
Ms. G
Is
said
he
that,
still in there?
yeah, they laid him down. Yeah. Ms. G said they should make it okay to spank again. Growing up, I respected all adults. My mom would just give me that look and pinch me under my armpit. Ouch. Yeah. I mean, is it not okay to spank?
I think it's like frowned upon now. Like people don't like people spanking their kids. But I
But
wasn't spanked as a child. I ran my parents. I was a brat. But they did start disciplining me like probably 6th grade, 7th grade. And the way they disciplined was grounding. With my son, however, I would spank him once in a while. Yes, I did discipline him.
yeah. But I don't see nothing wrong with spanking. I mean, if as long as you're not doing it out
No,
of
I did it in a way where I explained why he was in trouble and why, these are his consequences, and I didn't do it when I was in a bad mood, and I never yelled or cussed at him or anything like that. Like, if
yeah.
anything, he didn't cuss or say bad words, and I didn't say it in front of him either, so
I think that's the problem with it when you see like the parents that just go off and start cussing out the kid and smacking the shit out of them. I think then
that's what I don't like when they're like, "Get over here, you stupid little and they're cussing their kid out, hitting them while they're angry, and it's like,
yeah.
uh, okay, it's another level.
Weasel said, Ty 602, what's up, homie? Ty said, for real, Miss G, I'd get whooped. Kept me in line. Sergio said, I thought you were going to show the pictures of the ridiculous burrito I made. LOL.
That is a huge burrito, Sergio, and that is a lot of Coca-Cola, okay? That's a big old bottle.
Elias.
Like, what are you doing with that?
Damien said, to the marching band. Elias said, choir. And he said,
Yeah, it's like the choir, marching band, or like the drum line, whatever you want to call it. It's the band um, at their high school. So
yeah. Ty said, Jovan, how are the guitar skills coming?
not that great, but they're coming along. I haven't been practicing like I should, but
The guitar's in the closet, though.
okay, I got it out of the closet the other day. I just haven't had time to like practice the way I want. So give me a break. I'm gonna pick it up again here soon.
Because she's so busy at work sitting down.
You don't know. Oh my God, you don't even know half of what I do at work. Okay, I am busy sometimes.
Javier said, buenas noches para Cricket y Mrs. Medrano y los Chronicleros. Watcha? That's
Oh,
you.
hyphen Hernandez.
No hyphen. Ty said, Javier,
Would you
one.
really get mad if I hyphened my last name?
You're not hyphening it. You're so stupid. Shut up.
I could.
Jojo said, where Jovan went to school, they taught them to make huaraches from recycled tires.
No, they didn't, sir.
Javier said, to all my friends from the Chronicleros, too many to name. Great place to be tonight. Watcha?
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate that. Ty said, Jojo, LOL. Chita said, if world leaders thought how Crix and Joanne think there would be no more poverty in the world. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Jovan, bro.
What's wrong with me?
I don't know, man.
Really?
You're kind of you're a little too. You go a little harder right than me.
Because we need to. We don't want to be all hippie.
I said a little harder right. There's middle ground there.
You've gotten real soft. I don't know about you anymore.
Chita said, Ty es un superhero. I said, I prefer Legend of the Blade, but thank you guys.
Oh my god.
Motherfucker.
Legend of the Blade. Oh my god.
Prison Chronicles 1 at gmail.com. That is it. That is the Gmail, bro. I would knock it down through the bottom, but I haven't changed these banners. They still got stuff for Christmas, but I'll get it. But that's it right there, brother. Let me see. A ver, ¿dónde estamos? John Saviejo Jr. said, "¿Qué hubo, carnal?" And to the Mrs. Salinas Califas. Victor said, you should get the book about our last name. Is there one, really? I didn't know there was one.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because they had books of like last names.
No, I'm sure this is a special one, though.
It's not. It's just of all the Madranos in the world. Just like all the Hernandezes in the world. They have books on that.
Fuck. What do you guys got? Like fucking 15 editions?
Probably. Because we're that popular. Probably.
Yeah. We're rare. It's like gold.
Extinct.
Chita said, Jovan, have you ever tried Nair? Just put it on your back like lotion and, and you'll be able to shit all that.
Shut up, Ty. Stupid.
That was G-Thoughts, not tight.
Oh, well, you thoughts.
Javier said, to the man who asked for advice for his son, just let him know that I, for one, have lived a hard life. The gangs and drugs made things hard. Lost my son, brothers, nephew. They were all assassinated. Yeah, it's a crazy Ale. I don't know if whoever looks at my Facebook, I put out a few short videos, and it's old interviews of old gang members and shit and stuff, and there's some they talk about stuff like that. One of them talks about how two of his brothers got killed and just different stuff like that. It's crazy, man. The gang life is you know what's even crazier is you're watching it and these people are saying it. It's almost like they're saying it proudly, and it's sad. You know what I'm saying? Like this one dude, he's actually talking about how two of his brothers have been killed in drive-bys, and although he's saying it in a way where it's it's a sad situation, he's saying it almost proudly, and I don't know, it's hard to explain, but most people that have been in that life or around that life know what I'm talking about. It's just crazy that somehow even the death of a loved one can be some kind of badge of honor. It's everything is backwards when it comes to that life, and it's crazy. We've brainwashed ourselves to believe some dumb shit. Angel said, gracias, Gita. Ty said, I've offered to pay for Nair. She's in denial. Poor cricket. Oh
my God. Pour your face, okay? How about that?
Jojo said, if you don't get help at Charter, please get help somewhere. Remember that? That was the commercial, bro. Oh, here he is. You Mexicos love vegetables so much you tattoo them. Dude got an artichoke. Cricket got that corn. I bet Jovan got a tattoo of the most expensive vegetable, like some asparagus or some broccoli.
Oh, I should. Hey, Tom.
What's up, Tom?
Well, it's nice to see you, Tom.
And yeah, they whacked Slackjaw, bro. Some kid did. He's crazy. He said, I got a corn. I did get corn. Is corn considered a vegetable? I guess so. Huh? Ty said vintage.
That's just dumb. That's a dumb tattoo.
What?
It is. It's just dumb. It has. I've seen some dumb tattoos, but that's up there with it.
You know what else is up there with it?
Your face?
The fuck?
Yeah.
That's just what are you talking? It's historical fucking
Mm.
stuff. Like it's art.
It's not.
You don't know.
I know.
Sergio said, LOL. Angel said, how you doing, Javier? There's a cricket has a corn tattoo. I'm contemplating getting a tattoo of a can of Del Monte corn. Don't feed into this, bro. You're gonna give her ammunition. She's gonna think she's right. Javier said, Angel, I'm better now. I ditched my walker today for a cane. Thanks for asking. Did you, bro?
Oh, nice.
How did that transition feel? Hopefully that was good right there. Johnny Chingas, ¿qué hubo? Dice, buenas noches, Chronicles familia. Saludos a todos. Hope everyone is having a blessed evening.
Oh,
Francisco,
yeah. Thank you. Hope you are too.
familia y Big 2-3, el content creator y la hater J. Francisco is in the
Oh,
house.
hi, Francisco. Hello.
Yep. Got some good videos coming up, Francisco. I said, Weasel 100. John Saviejo Jr. said, kids these days need to get spanked. The kids now these days are disrespectful, and that's why kids are getting in trouble. They are, bro.
No. Hold on. It's not the kid's fault though. Who's raising these kids?
Yeah,
People our age. Moms that are on TikTok shaking it, dads that are acting like freaking 50 years old and they're acting like gang members, letting their kids do whatever. These 15-year-olds that are running around here with the smart mouth and stuff, they just didn't become like that. It's our generation, people my age that are having these kids that aren't disciplining them, aren't showing them love and affection. So we want to blame the kid. I don't blame the kids. I blame the parents. Like, why are you letting your 14-year-old run around here acting bad?
Yeah,
why are you letting your 5-year-old run around here cussing and acting crazy?
Yeah, I get that. And
show me the kid and then show me the parents. And most of the time it's like that. Not all the times it's the parent, but the majority of the time it is.
Yeah, I get it. But once you're 16, 17, 18, 19 years old, you know what being respectful is. You may still be travieso, you may still be getting in trouble, but when you're talking about respect, that's something different. Like that kid from at that restaurant that night. He knows way better than to act like that.
But some don't, because they let them act that way.
No,
if you never teach your kid to say please and thank you, or hey, get your elbows off the table, or say you're welcome, they'll never know. They'll never know.
I don't believe that. I believe in they still in some way they know. I mean, yes, it may be not instilled in them, but they know way better than that. Some of that stuff is just common sense. Now, I'm not saying to the extent of being absolutely polite and all that. I'm just saying they know better than the way some of these kids act. There is no goddamn way. I mean, as an example, that kid at that restaurant, that you telling me that was all his parents?
Most of it, yeah. He didn't know any other way to act.
I don't believe that. I believe he knew very well what he was doing, but he's an entitled little brat that thought that just because he was young, he can do anything he wants. Francisco said, buenas noches, Javier Hernandez. Sergio said, LOL, I didn't drink the whole bottle. Javier said, my father hit me with a horsewhip, a 2x4. I'd get home safe just to take a beating from my father. I never doubted that he loved me. Ese Francisco, el más pesado, he said. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about it. I think there's a fine line between, giving discipline and abusing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it takes, shit like that to. I mean, it depends on the age of the kid, but if you're gonna spank a kid, it doesn't take a horsewhip to do it, man. I just think that's going too far. But again, some parents were raised a certain way too and may not know better either. But I don't know. I'm not sure if I wouldn't have let no shit like that. I wouldn't do that to my kid. Francisco said, bit down with COVID for a bit, getting back to normal. Hopefully this week I can get back to work. Damn, bro, really? Pinche Francisco.
Dang.
Hopefully you're doing good, bro.
Are you negative now, or you still have it?
Ty said she is hoity-toity. She is, bro.
That's Rascal. He's hoity-toity.
What happened to him? He came in, said what's up, and bounced. Javier said, damn, Javier, Ty said, damn, Javier, that's rough. Loco Squad said, what do you think about Flaco's situation in Pima County courts? I don't know the situation, bro. I really don't. I know whatever you guys know, I guess. I mean, I don't even
We don't know, nor do we care. So move along.
I don't know the case. I don't know any of that stuff. So I can't I don't even know what kind of felony is or nothing. Javier said, Puro Hernandez, we are many pinche fornicators. He said.
Ah,
Loco Squad. Was Greyhound's dad parte? Is he second generation? No, Greyhound's dad was not parte.
I think, wasn't he killed by one of them?
So there's rumors of that. Yeah, there's different things, different rumors of what how that ended. That is one of the rumors, but
He was.
but he was not parte. He is he's from La Familia actually, but right there in the same neighborhood. But yeah, he's not he wasn't parte. Angel said, go strong, hermano, with no respect. I talked to my daughter about you. She asked, can she pray for you? You my answer prayer that he's gonna accomplish. Orale. Appreciate that, bro. I really do. Javier said, there's nothing to be proud of. I, for one, was warned at a young age. I do not blame no one. Jail is what comes later. Yeah. But I think the other side of that too, that's the problem though. Kids and everybody, we never believe we're gonna get caught. You know what I mean? We think we're smarter than the rest and all of that other stuff, But I think that's part of the dialogue that we gotta have with these kids and let them know that it's not the case. You're gonna get caught, you're gonna end up in there, everyone's gonna leave your side, you're gonna lose a lot of people, there's gonna be a lot of heartache involved. I mean, it's a long conversation to have, but it definitely is necessary.
I just have such a soft spot for them because, like I said, even a 20-year-old with an attitude, I still feel like they're a kid. You know what I mean? I just feel like they don't know any better, or they weren't taught, or they just don't think of they don't, like you said, they can't understand that they're going to get caught and have to go away and everything taken away from them. Like they can't grasp that. They can't.
Yeah.
They're not thinking that far ahead, so that's why I just feel so bad for them. You know what I mean? And I wish for the sake that the parents get it together, or whoever their guardian is doing the best that they can so that they can be better. And again, it's very rare though that you have the best parent and your kid turns out that way. The majority of it is you have those parents. And then you're like, well, yeah, no wonder your kid is the way they are. Look at you. You know what I mean? Look at you. You're on YouTube throwing up gang signs, still trying to act like a gangster. Of course your kid's in juvenile hall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You, like I didn't see that coming. And it's just like I feel sorry for them. I really do. I feel bad for these at youth risk kids. I really do.
Yeah. John Saviejo says Salina's tattoo is a picture of a salad bowl. There you go. See?
Oh my goodness.
Got it all. The whole salad. Crust said, Orale Jovan, Cricket and chat. What's up, Crust?
Oh, hello.
Crust is in the house. Jojo said, crusted loke. Angel said, have you been there going forward? We got this familia doing something. Yeah. Crust 2024, said Ty 602. Crystal said, Jojo AZ, what's up, brother? Local Squad said, did you see the interview where Sammy the Bull said he went to a barrio barbecue in Phoenix? I didn't, bro. Is that an old interview or something?
No one cares about that guy.
Yeah, I don't know if he did or not. I wouldn't know. I know him very well though, and I know that A lot of the stuff he says is bullshit. Arisa said, Mesa, Arizona, in the Chante. You. Javier said, is it
I'll
hard
be
to
right
walk
back.
with a cane? People stare. Oh, it is hard to walk with a cane. People stare. It makes me feel weird. Oh, well, I'm not going to stay home. I'm a writer for mine. That's it. Yeah. Get one of them ones with the sword in it, bro. It look cool. I've been wanting. I used to tell Joanna I wanted to get one like that. She used to fucking get all pissed off at me. We'll bring it up when she comes back. Crusted said, Ty, I need my name on the ballot. I know, right? Sergeant said, Tom, I saw that stupid shit. LOL. Vintage said, LOL. Tom Ty said, Gilbert and Maine Arisa. Cheers. John Saviejo said, you can show love to your kids, but once they go out the door and they're with their friends, they are going to do what they want. Yeah. But if you give them the tools, that's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You give them the right tools to make the right decisions. And that's at the end of the day, all you can do. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, a lot of us didn't have the tools. You know what I mean? We look for them on the calles. And that was the problem. You know, again, if you look at the statistics, if you were to interview everybody in the Pinta, the majority would tell you that for the most part, obviously, it's not like a quick blanket statement, but for the most part, everybody came from the same type of home. There's some kind of broken situation, and so they get out to the streets without the proper tools to make decisions right. You know what I mean? And it's obviously still their responsibility, but you can't hold them accountable like you do an adult. I don't think. I think if it's, you're talking about a 16, 17-year-old kid, 15-year-old kid that's making adult decisions, you can't compare them to the adult. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that I don't agree with. I agree that there needs to be, repercussions. I agree there's consequences. I agree that there needs to be, it's not just, hey, well, he's 15, let him go. None of that. I get it. They need to serve whatever they got to serve. There got to be some rehabilitation. There's got to be all that. But to just put someone away and like just basically house them with no kind of skills to come back out to, and more than that, to give them, football numbers at that young age, I think you're doing a disservice to who we are as a society, period. You know what I mean? It's, a 15-year-old kid cannot think like an adult, so we shouldn't hold them accountable that way. And they say that about everything else except for that. You know what I mean? They won't let them buy alcohol. They won't let them buy cigarettes. They can't go into the army yet. All of these things, but you can get sentenced to life in prison at 15. But I can't go to the store to get cigarettes. Why? I'm 15. If I know better, then why can't I buy cigarettes? But then when I do something wrong, now I should have known better. It just seems hypocritical to me. Babe.
Yes.
I was telling Javier was saying, he said it's hard to walk with a cane. People stare. It makes me feel weird. Oh, well, I'm not going to stay home. I'm a writer for mine. That's it. And I was telling him how I wanted to get a cane too with a sword, remember?
Oh my God.
Hey, Javier, remember when I was in the hospital, Javier, I couldn't walk. And so when I was getting out, I couldn't, I was leaning on my son. I couldn't walk still. I had been laying in the bed a month now. Still had some pain, so I really couldn't walk. It was real weak. My legs were weak and shit. And before I got out, I was on not Facebook, ¿cómo se llama? Amazon trying to order, and I was gonna
He
order
really was. It
gonna
was crazy.
order on it. It was a bad one too, bro. It had the Aztec calendar on
So ridiculous.
and then when you pulled it out, I had the sword in that motherfucker. That motherfucker was bad. Get you one of those, bro.
Or don't.
Anissa said, I'm a school 8th Ave. Cheers, G. Scarecrow. Oh, there he is. Hey, Cricket, good to see you. Hi, White Fence. I like turtles, he said.
Oh, hey.
So,
We
bro.
like turtles too.
Javier said, hey, Tom, my granddaughter, Flor, always asks me for you. She still thinks of you. You made her feel special.
Oh, How is she doing?
And she hasn't
We
sent.
haven't heard from her in a while.
I said, I'm dumbass, just figured out who Vintage is, LOL. Oh, did you,
Oh,
Tom?
that's Tom.
Francisco said, just tested negative today. There it
Oh,
is.
good.
Melissa Giron said, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Cricket. Pray all is well. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Everything is so far so good. You know, we have our health. We're happy. We're living life. My son is doing great. We're
Still
really excited. We just came off of Christmas, you know, and just a recap for everybody. You know, we were able to help some kids in need for Christmas, and then we just finished last week helping Agua Fria High School with a keyboard piano thing and microphones and wire and a foot pedal and all that stuff. So we've been out here doing good things with this channel and this community. So
for those that are just coming in, just so you can see the pictures, this is the keyboard that was donated to Agua Fria High School, and I guess pedal and mic and stuff for it. The keyboard they had was like a half a thing, I guess. Didn't have the total amount of keys to play whatever they need.
it was sad. The kids couldn't even play a full song on it, like certain songs on it, because they didn't have enough keys. They didn't have
Yeah.
a pedal. They had to pretend like they were playing when they really weren't playing because there wasn't enough keys. It was sad. But, you know, they're happy now and they have a performance coming up like February 3rd, so they're gonna be ready. They're already practicing with these things and they're good to go.
And we didn't do like a fundraiser for it or anything because it was kind of out of the blue. They just Jovan talks
It really was. Yeah.
Jovan talks to the people still that that we did it for the with a channel when we did all the other music instruments and stuff, and they kind of just asked again. And we had just came out of the Christmas thing and didn't want to do it here, so we did it.
Well,
And
no, the way it happened is I asked like, "Hey, how you guys been? Are you guys good?" And, "Oh, you know, you guys got performances coming up." And I was like, "You know, do you guys need anything?" And then the guy was like, "Well, we really need this or we really need that, but I'll ask the kids what they want more of. We'll take a vote." And I just felt bad, like, that they have to pick, you know, so I was like, "You know what, just get it all and just let me know how much it's gonna be and we'll get it." You know what I mean? I I think we happened to get paid that week or something and just, you know, figured it out. So it was good. It was about $400 worth and they're happy and we're happy and that's just what we do here. So,
yeah,
um, because of your guys' help also for those who did donate the first round, now I believe they have like $900 to $1,000 worth of donations that they got from Chronicles. So
yeah. And we are, just so everybody knows, Giovanna is now starting on Instagram, and we're gonna do an actual YouTube that is going to be named after the actual nonprofit that we have, which is Phase 2 of Life. That way, we have a dedicated place to put all these pictures, these videos of stuff that we're doing as a nonprofit organization that is separate from, the prison stuff. So we're gonna, she's putting that together now and trying to work on that. So we're just kind of seeing how it goes. I posted a video this morning on Instagram. It was from last year though, but I'm trying to figure things out now. I posted the video when we did the hygiene for the homeless, and just trying to figure that stuff out so that we can start putting it on the other one. But once we get all that together, we'll put the links on here and stuff for anybody that wants to check it out. Angel Chavez said, Javier, President Roosevelt walked with a cane. He was powerful. You're the same.
oh,
Sean said about this. What's up, brother? He said, hello, Giovanna Cricket. Hope you all doing good. What's up, brother?
well,
Yes,
we're doing well. Hope you guys are doing okay.
Big Chango. Watch out. He said, what's up, homeboy? Much love your way and my homegirl, too. You.
Hi, John.
Javier said, I agree with the missus, but the kids these days do what they want to do and they don't like to be disciplined. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't, but that's where the parent needs to say, "Hey, you're 13 years old. You're not going to run my household.
Yeah. And
You're
that's a
not going out. Give me your phone. I'm
yeah,
turning off the Wi-Fi. You're going to stay in your room all day." Try to do everything possible in your power to try to help your kid. And then if you just can't, if you did everything possible in your life and then you can't, then you could look back and say, I did everything, everything. Not, I tried, or they just don't listen, so I just gave up. No, it's not the way it works. I would not let a 13-year-old run my house. No, never.
yeah. Melissa said, yes, you're right. When those parents don't set the example, what chance do the kids have?
Yeah.
Javier said, I never hit my kids. I tried to reason with them, took them on a lot of walk talks. When I said, Vamonos walk talk, I made them listen to me. I apologized a lot for what I put them through. Yeah, I think I did that with my kid too. I did a lot more of the uh, not lectures, but conversing with them, kind of just telling them a little bit. I would probably use some of my stories and try to. But my kid wasn't. He didn't. My kid didn't do a lot of crazy shit. I mean, the normal stuff. I think things would come up, but I think I had so many conversations with him because I was still worried. You know what I mean? Like I knew my boy was a good kid. He was different than me, but it's just worries that we have and as parents and about different things. Not necessarily it has to be about gangs and shit, but anything, drugs, alcohol, sex. I mean, there's so many other things that come up when it comes to our kids that I worried about and that I spoke to them about and that usually I would have some kind of story that I can tell them from my time that would, kind of make the point or something. So I did a lot of that too, Javier. Javier said, El Chango, saludo, mi amigo, sending you love y respeto. I said, Javier, like a pimp. Local Squad said he just did an interview with Vlad and said he was at an apartment complex in the Valley and was chilling with the Mexican mob. Back in the day. Yeah, I don't know. What I do know is when he was in the county, there was a plot to hit him, but by then he was already where he was. But I didn't play no part in that. That was before I got to. I was still in the state joint, but I remember that happening, and I don't know. He's
That's a perfect example of being like, I'd be embarrassed if that was like my grandfather or like my dad. Like my dad still talks like that, still acts like that. Like the way Sammy talks and acts, it's like he still wants to be part of that life, still love that life. He's still in it. Like that's embarrassing. Like if
yeah,
that was my grandfather, I would be so embarrassed. I'd be like, "Oh my God." Like, you know what I mean? But nobody's gonna say that out loud, but I will, and I'm here to say that. That's embarrassing now. Like you're almost 100 years old acting like that. And then
yeah,
you wonder why kids act the way they act. Well, look at who their grandparent is. Look at who their dad is. Like,
yeah.
come on now.
And he was always. I mean, like I said, he's a character. Everybody. It just. I don't think that he's ever been able to get over who he was and all that. I think he still wishes he could have did it. I don't know. I mean, I can't get in his head, but it just seems that way when you see the conversations. Elias said, "See, I'm from the generation where my jefitos would whoop our ass, pero gacho, but I broke that cycle with my kids, but still taught them respect because at the end of the day, that's what it's about." Yeah, I think I'm from that generation too, but I just didn't have no jefito that could whoop my ass, so it didn't happen. But it
But I mean,
just
I still try to get away with stuff, even though I had like my parents got stricter as we got older. Um, but I still tried them. But if I did, I knew that I was going to be in trouble. And my
yeah,
parents stuck to it. If I was grounded for 2 weeks, I was grounded. Like they wouldn't let up. They didn't care. I wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't going to use a phone. I mean, one time they took like the TV away from me, the radio away from me. They went in there and took my whole like stereo out of my room, TV, everything. And it's like because I wouldn't shut up. I kept talking, and my mom's like, keep talking. I'm gonna add another week. Keep talking. And then once I got to like a month, she was like, okay. And then she just went in my room and started taking my stuff. And I'm just like, oh, they're serious. Because I really thought I was right and I had a point, but they weren't listening. And they were just like, no, like you're wrong, and that's what I mean. You have to follow through. You have to follow through. And yeah, I would try to get away with stuff and just didn't work out. I think that what the biggest, not letdown, but they never told me, but I wonder if they ever thought it, if they were ever disappointed in me. Like when I said, hey, I know my dad was mad when I moved out. I said, hey, I'm moving out. I'm 18 now. I met some guy, you know, and I love him, and I didn't tell him where I met Manuel, but I just said, we've been dating, and they're like, but you don't even know this guy and you're going to move out. And, you know, when they figured that some of my stuff was missing from my room, I'm like, yeah, I don't live here anymore. And I had to tell them that I didn't live there anymore. And my dad was mad. He didn't talk to me for like a couple months, but I was 18 and I could leave if I wanted to. But when I came back and said, oh, hey, I'm back and I'm pregnant
And
and
he's
my
gone.
baby dad's in prison, like they never said it to me, like, I'm so disappointed. They never said that to me, but I
Yeah,
wonder if they ever thought it.
who knows?
I should ask them one day. And if they say that I'll break down crying. But yeah, that I feel like I did a number there on them. I don't wish that on anybody. I
I
don't
mean,
wish that on nobody.
they're happy.
On nobody for their daughter to come home and say that to them.
Yeah.
You
Rojo said, I'm a northern 14. I'm La M at the age of 25. Huh? I'm
Well, good luck with that. And
Melissa
you'll get a
said,
401k and everything.
John Saviejo Jr. said, yes, that's very true. Melissa Giron said, yes, Cricket, you're right. Burqueño said, Crust for U.S. President, Jovan for U.S. resident.
Who said that?
Your year, Burqueño.
What? Read that again.
Crust for U.S. President, Jovan for U.S. resident.
First of all, sir, I'm already a resident. Okay, I've been here. Thank you. This is my home.
I said I was gonna order a cane with a hidden sword. However, my mindset is not to carry any sort of weapon. Guess I'm at the mercy of my enemies in a way. If it happens, it happens, kiddo. Yeah, I just like the way it looked. I was gonna get one, and but then I started looking like the laws and shit, and they'll book your ass for them things in some of the states. But yeah, it was cool though. The one I looked at. John Saviego said, "You're right, Carnan." Rojo said, "Are you racist against chomos? Chomos is not a race, bro. So I'm not
But
racist.
yes, very much so. It's not a good thing.
Yeah, I do not believe that they are good people, if that's what you're asking.
Good people.
Tactics, so you said B23 canes, I want one. Ooh, that'd be bad, huh? With corn on the top.
Oh my God, I'm done. Get out of here.
Javier said, my friend will respect due. If you are in La M at 24, perhaps you are at the wrong site. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Francisco said, I believe that people need to mind their own business when it comes to putting their kids in line. And if it takes a belt or a switch, then so be it. If my daughter disrespected a family member for buying a gift from Kmart, whooping time, he said.
Oh,
Hey, Francisco.
oh, that's funny.
You're right, bro. They should have whooped her ass for that shit.
You think? I think they shouldn't have. I think they didn't.
Come on.
I think they should have just had a talk with me.
Telling me if Mijo did that to you, if one of your friends showed up with a fucking bag from Kmart, or whatever, call it Walmart, with a nice little toy in it, and Mijo acted like that, you wouldn't be upset?
A little, but
A little my ass, you would whoop his.
No, but these are people that knew me and they knew how I was. Why do they do that? Why would they do that if they know me?
Because they're normal people with normal money. Fuck.
Oh, that person probably had money.
Melissa said, I have a son, and at 17, he started hanging around with gang members who were older, and he got caught up and went to prison at 17 and did 26 years. It's very hard on the parents because it was very hard for me. I went to every facility he went to. It's so draining. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you Gan cricket and your son is good. Amen. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's absolutely, I mean, it's absolutely harder on the people, not harder, but I mean it's hard on the families, the loved ones that are out here. That's a side of it that none of us think about as when we're doing our shit. You know what I mean? When we get locked up, we get locked up and all of a sudden we're calling our moms and the girlfriend or whoever the fuck we're calling. But when we're on the calles, we're just doing our thing. Like, no, you know what I mean? Like, and the only ones that are usually there is some form of family, you know what I mean? And those are the ones we neglect the most when we're on the calles doing this shit. It's
Telling
just
you one thing, you go back, don't call me. Mm-mm.
oh, okay.
I'm serious. Don't call me.
I wonder how I can like how long?
Really?
Like if I just get a week, are you gone?
Uh, I'm out.
Okay. It's just probably a DUI or something.
You're so stupid. No, but it is hard on the parents. Like, that's your baby no matter what. That's your
Yeah,
baby
hell yeah.
going to
And
prison. And 17, that's,
and
oh,
here's the other side of it. I was 17 when I went to the joint too, but here's the other side of it. It's I know we're talking about that most of the kids that most people in prison and most of all of this come from broken homes. It's not always, I don't think, it's not always such an easy answer. You know what I'm saying? We've talked about it before here. Joanne disagrees with me on my side of it. I understand when it comes to my family, but and I've said it here before, like my mom was not a neglectful person. Well, hold on. She wasn't into drugs, she wasn't into gangs, it wasn't that type of shit. She was busy doing her, you know what I'm saying? Which is just another form of neglect, I guess. But I think she meant well and it just went all bad. So it was hard on her that I went to the Pinta. Like, I don't ever doubt that my jefita loved me. I just don't think she knew how to mother us, how to be that. She wanted other things. Like she want like I told most of you got most we've spoke about it here. She now has her PhD in psychology and shit, and that's what she worked for her whole life. So her whole life, when we were kids, we're all on Section 8 and government cheese while she's going to work and school at the same time trying to better herself. But it didn't do us any good because by the time she got any of the degrees that made her somebody, I'm already in prison. My other sister's fucked up. My brother's moved out. Like everybody, it's gone. It's done. So she had a great retirement, you know what I mean, for herself. Like everything after the fact was nice, but but we suffered behind it. And there was a lot more to that in my life, but that was part of it. And so I don't always think that it's just like some bad crackhead mother that does it. It can be any little thing. You know what I mean? There's just, we're not given the damn direction book to these kids when they're born. And so everybody tries the best they know how, I guess. And I guess in retrospect, you can always find fault, but I don't think it's always just a matter of, well, the parents didn't love them or none of that shit, because I've seen plenty sitting in the joint. I've seen plenty of mothers come to the visiting rooms crying, like, you know what I mean? And it's not that the mothers didn't love their kids or neglected them, or it's just they didn't do it how it wasn't done how it should have been done, and it needs to be. You need, that's the hard part, and the hard reality is, those are our kids, and we have to do whatever it takes to make sure that we we make them the best people they can be, whatever that takes. Rita said, Cricks, do you believe in good and bad karma? I don't know, bro. I don't think so. Nah,
Oh God.
I
Can
don't
I
believe.
answer that question?
No, because he
I,
said
I
Chris.
hate that word. I hate that word karma. That word makes my skin crawl. The way conversate, you don't like that word. I
Yeah,
hate that word karma. It just really bothers me. There's no such thing as karma. It's just ridiculous.
I don't know. I don't believe in you. Well, you already know G thoughts. I don't believe in a lot of that type of stuff. So I don't think that. I think you make your own
Life
life.
is how you make it. Like, you know,
Yeah,
I've said it before. You got a flat tire because your tire's crappy, not because karma. Like, so stupid.
yeah,
Or somebody, you know, because you hurt somebody 10 years ago, so here you go, you're on the side of the road with a flat tire. No, it's nothing to do with that. It's because it's life. It happens.
yeah. I think.
Because if that was the case, then kids that are being trafficked and kids that are homeless and poor and kids in Mexico that don't have nothing, or in Africa or those other countries that are suffering. So why are they suffering? Because of they did something bad before and this is their karma? I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Burqueño says, so Giovanna is going to be the content creator. I gotta see this.
Yeah, that could be.
The Scarecrow said, piano, that's dope. It's great activity for the kids. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, said my daughter and son-in-law moved out and took my babies. I helped them purchase a home. I live alone now. I miss having everyone here with me. I made menudo. It cooked all night. We had fun today. Now they're gone. Oh, that's why always there, huh? Yeah, that
And
sucks.
I'm waiting to get permission from the parents from the first time we donated to the high school, because they send pictures with all their like equipment with big old smiles on their faces. And um I talked to the band director and he said that he's going to talk to the parents of those like 5 students that took pictures and get permission for me to post it on the nonprofit Instagram page and YouTube page so that they could see them, because they are underage and I do need permission. So this way we don't have to like block their face. You guys can actually see them.
Yeah. John said the missus is right. That's
Oh,
doubt.
I usually am. I usually am.
How excited she got, bro, because she never is.
Really?
Chango said, Javier. Damien says the one who gets mad at her mom when she doesn't put marshmallows in the fruit salad. In the words
Okay,
of,
well, listen.
he said, in the words of our content creator, cortatela.
No, but I mean, it's just if you're gonna do something like that for my whole life and then try to take it away, I mean, come on. Hey, she chose to be a mother. I didn't ask to be here. So now, you know, she's got to deal with me.
Melissa said, oh, yeah, so do I. Fuck.
Really?
Absolutely. We as parents, we will always worry about our kids. I still worry and have my oldest is 40 years old and I worry. Yeah.
Yeah, I still worry. My son is 20 and I know that he's good and he says he's good, and I know he gets mad at me when I call him and I'm like, "Hey, I love you and I'm checking in with you. Like, how's your mental health? He's like, "Mom, what are you talking about?" I'm like, "I don't know. People have a lot of the talk of like mental health day or mental issues. I don't know. These kids and the stuff they say." So I just, tell him like I'm just checking in on you. Like, are you happy? You're not depressed. You're not this. He's like, oh my God. Like, I know he's like just shaking his head, but I'm like, hey, at least I asked. At least I asked. At least I'm here. I'm like, are you good with your dad? Like, do you want me to have a talk with your dad about anything? Because I can. And he's like, no, we're good. I'm like, okay.
Ty said, Joanna is the ultimate rebel. Chita said,
Okay.
Woody from Compton Tortilla Flats were killers before they even hit puberty. No father with a single mother in the worst of hoods and the worst of times. Yeah. Imagine her tell her kids to go to your room now. Yeah, bro. But the other side of that is, do you remember how those mothers just acted though? Like those kids were fucking 30 pounds, soaking wet. She could have picked them up by their fucking ears, but she didn't. I don't buy that, bro. I don't. I really. I mean, like that. The other one, the midget, or no, which one? Chucky. He walked in the fucking train tracks and found where. Did you see that kid? And then the mom's just over there crying, saying, "I guess he just wanted to go, be with his friends." Like, what the fuck? He's like 9 or 10. Like, he doesn't get that choice. And for her to just sit there crying at the table and acting like, her kid just moved out at 18, that was just ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
I thought shit looked stupid as fuck on her behalf. And I think she she could have handled that. She could have easily got that motherfucker, brought him home, and be like, nah, that ain't happening. Ain't no way. Chita said, imagine her trying to tell her kids to go to your room now. Javier said, my son was not prepared for the barrio life. In this life, you can't get a late start. He left the foster home. My homeboys tried to protect him. I was in prison. I was not here to protect him. Messed up good. Yeah. Elias said, Jawan Straight said 401k. Scarecrow said 401k. LOL.
Yeah, they have like a net worth of like $200, so you better get in there. All the honey buns you want in there.
Big Chango said, you're absolutely right, homeboy. He has not let go yet. It's unfortunate. I got along with him, but you already know. And go ahead and preach, homegirl.
Oh, I do, Chongo, I do.
Rojo said, I've been certified for 10 years now, so I can put a hit out. Orale. There you go.
Oh, good. Hold on. That's a round of applause. Good for you, Choco Loco. You live that life.
That's an accomplishment. Francisco said maybe that's all they could afford. Big motherfucker
Well,
said,
Francisco, no. Hold on, Francisco. It wasn't all they could afford. They knew me. They knew the type of kid I was. And it was in the bag. Like, wrap it. Put it in a party bag.
why? It came in a fucking bag.
And first of all, I don't even take bags. All my gifts have to be wrapped.
You don't take?
I don't take bags. Or
Right.
tissue. No, I don't.
Okay.
Well, I didn't. I do now, but I didn't.
Okay. Big motherfucker said, and then he gets hit. ZG said, Crick, you're a patient man. I am, bro.
Oh, look at him. He's all soft like a marshmallow.
I think he's talking about because of you, but go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Weiser said Northern S or NF. Northern S, what's that, brother? Ty said, man, weirdos just don't quit. Shake my head. Angel Chavez said, Jovan Whitefez, don't ask you got the legendary Dream House payment credit card debt free in the backyard. Oh, debt tree in the backyard.
Right.
Right. Ty said, big motherfucker, the Chronicles Hitman.
I love that tree, but I know it has to come down one day.
Yeah. I worry about that damn tree.
I love it, but it's eventually one day has to go.
Yeah. I wonder, do I still have the picture of it here? Didn't I show it one time?
You did. I don't think you have it anymore.
Took it off. Yeah, that thing was huge. Thing was crazy.
Like your head. Don't put your head that close to the camera.
Like your ears.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah. How about that?
No, I'm just saying, when you went close like that to the camera, that was kind of big.
Cricket, Javier said, Cricket just found a way out of the marriage. Just get torcido again. Chata y larga will always be there for you. Weigh it out. A homegrown or an India guarachuda con trenzas.
Chocoloco's gonna wait for you.
Yeah, all I gotta do is a week locked up and I'm done.
Wow.
I think I could do a week.
I don't think you could do a couple of days anymore.
No?
No. You're too,
To what?
Oh, with my special bed that goes up and down and whatever type of brand that is.
I'll just call that dude Rojo. He's certified.
That is true. There you go. Connections.
It's like what do they say? Like it's like a credit card.
You wouldn't be able to sleep on those beds anymore.
Oh my bad. God.
And then the food they give you, you'd be starving.
Nah, I wouldn't be. You better send me some money.
I'm not sending you nothing. Nope, I'm gone. Bye.
Well, Javier, chate y larga, get ready. I said, Javier, laughed my ass off. John Xavier said, Buenas noches, carnal, and to the missus, you both have a blessed evening. Got to get ready for work. Órale, brother. Appreciate
Good night. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you, bro, for real. Appreciate you. East Side Guerrero, there he is. Cubo Cricket tapping in from the east side. I was on Little Bad Boys Live a while ago earlier. Just know there's no beef. We need to get a unity, not division. I hope you two can get it together. Probably not, brother, but it's all good.
We're never going to get it together. Please don't talk about that guy on my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah, it's all good, though. With Contigo, ya sabes, bro. I know there's no beef. I talked to his brother, and, you know, there's mental issues, and it is what it is.
It's his own brother. Come on. That's all I got to say. His own brother thinks he's delusional and crazy.
Yeah, big bad boy.
Then you got to listen. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them.
Yeah. It's all good, bro. Sergio said, make it. Calm down, Joe Dirt. Javier said, my mother never worked. She has always been good to us. All we would come home loaded late at night, and she would cook us some good frijoles with homemade tortillas. She even cooked for the homeboys. Damn.
Well, I wouldn't have cooked for none of you guys. And then coming home all loaded, grounded, you would have got a butt whooping.
See, grounded. Let's see. Javier said, Saralina, what's up? She said, what's good, everyone? Hope y'all are doing good this evening. Just showing some love your way. Say how much I appreciate y'all for all the wonderful things you do and for keeping me laughing. You're welcome.
Oh, I know I'm a hoot. Yes. And this guy is just here. But yeah.
She has no sense of humor. Tyson said, Joanne's mom should have whooped her ass. I told her that. She knows it.
You know, I think a couple of times I told my parents, like, why didn't you whoop me? Like, I would have whooped me. Like, how did you let me talk to you like that or act like that? Or like, you know, and like my parents said, they didn't when we were little because they just thought that we were little, we would grow out of it. And then once we hit junior high, then they started the grounding and all that because they didn't want us to be out of control. But I wasn't like a troubled kid out there in the street. I was just a brat, like sassy brat, I guess. Like there was this one time I was telling my mom, we went to like a party or something, like a family's house or whatever, and I was mad for whatever reason on the car ride there. And I was just mad, but I didn't get my way or something. So when we walked in the house, I put my head all the way down, like just all the way down. And she's like, go say hi to these people, you know. I'm like, no. And I just like stood there with my head down. And I stood there with my head down for so long that when I went to go lift my head up, my neck was hurting so bad. And I'm like, why didn't you like discipline me right there and not let me act like that? And I just sat there with my head down. I didn't say hi to nobody. You know, everybody kept coming up to me. You want something to drink? You want something? Like, nope. I would just ignore them, put my head down because of something that I probably didn't get my way. And they just like let me. I tell my mom, you should have like whipped my butt. Maybe I needed it, you know, but
Ty, her mom knows now. She wishes she did.
I don't think she wishes she did. She
wishes she did.
I don't think she wishes she did.
We've had the conversation.
Did she tell you that?
Yeah, she wishes she did.
No, for real. Did she tell you that she should have?
She should have whooped your ass.
No, is that what you're saying? Did she say, yes, I should have whooped her? Because I'm going to have a conversation with her tomorrow if she did say that.
Why?
Did those words come out of her mouth?
You know she should have.
No, yeah. But did she say that?
She said that.
She said that?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna call her at work. We'll talk with her.
Sergio said pudding politics and taught her pudding politics. LOL. That's what happens, bro. When you don't instill respect in somebody and you let them walk around with their head down, then they do dumb shit like that and think it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're not talking now?
No.
You got your
No.
head down right now?
I do.
Pudding politics, LOL, said Sergio. Oh, Ty said it. Why said, is karma pretty real? Is karma pretty real? I knew a man who wouldn't eat anything but bear meat. But what? But hold on. But bear meat. Eventually, he got torn. Oh, he wouldn't eat anything but bear meat. Eventually, he got torn off a bed by a bracelet bear in a hunting trip.
Yeah, but that's coincidence, not karma.
Well, yeah, and plus, bro, if all he ate was bear meat, it probably meant that he was out there hunting bears a lot. So you're bound to get fucked off by a bear if you're all up living with him. I mean, I'm not sure if that would be karma or just you're living with fucking bears. You're gonna get killed eventually by them fuckers. Angel Chavez said, Jovan, White Fence Cricket, you both got the best. Life, bills, credit card, a big tree in the backyard. It's a wonderful life. You got us, we got you, we got each other. Hey, you ain't bullshitting. We were talking about that the other day. Talking about like I never thought I would ever like be like normal. You know what I'm saying? Like a normal, like I actually got a fucking mortgage and bills in my name and like responsibility. I go to work, I come home, and like I feel like I don't know, I don't know, like a normal ass person in the world, you know what I'm saying? And I never thought I would be that, you know what I'm saying? It's cool, obviously. It's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like I never would have thought it.
You're welcome, babe.
And it has nothing to do with her, so fuck what
Okay.
she's about.
Oh, okay. I mean, I thank you sometimes for this life and
You
for me and
should.
Mijo, but you can't thank us. Okay.
Javier said, little
I never thought like it would happen either. It just felt like forever when he was gone for 13 years. It just felt like when they said 13, it just felt like forever. And then like the countdown was, oh, he's getting out in 5, oh, he's getting out in 2. It felt like forever. And I
Yeah.
think because I was just working a lot and stuff, and Mijo was getting older, and you were seeing him through pictures, and it was just like, God, this sucks. Like when is this gonna end? It's gonna happen one day, and it just felt like that was like the longest 13 years of my life.
Which is crazy because now I've been out for 9
And it
and
went by super fast.
fucking fast as hell. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Javier said, little by little, most of my kids are calling me now. I have to take abuse from them. My daughter and grandson make me feel happy. Yeah. I mean, hopefully they see though. I mean, the good thing is, bro, is that there's contact and they see the difference, I'm sure, Would
The
have been
thing also though, I think is like if you're gonna forgive somebody, forgive them and move on. You shouldn't like hold them as a prisoner like of what they did in the past. Like especially with a family member that wasn't there for you or did you wrong. Like if I have family members that did me wrong and then we start talking again and I'm like, hey, you did what you did, we're moving on and I'm not gonna keep throwing that in their face. It is what it is. I chose to forgive them and move on, so you gotta stop talking about it. And, I hope that they just don't, like, hurt you in that way. I really don't because you don't deserve it. You did change your life.
yeah. And but I also think it depends. I think you need to keep other people's feelings in in your mind as well. And if I think if they've had that conversation and the people and they say, hey, we forgive you, then yes, it shouldn't be brought back up. But I think there usually has to be like I had with Mijo, you know what I mean? Like we discussed everything. I told him everything. I said everything. And I still expected him to one day say, hey, you can't tell me what to do. You weren't even in my life. You know what I mean? Like expected that to come. But but I openly admitted every fault and told him everything and why I felt I did what I did and how sorry I was and how it didn't have anything to do with him and all that type of shit. You know what I mean?
But I think it's different because you were present in his life every day. You called every day, we went to go see you. I
Yeah.
think it's different when like the dad goes to prison and maybe doesn't talk to his kids for a couple of years, or sees them once in a while or hears from them. They don't have a good relationship with the mother maybe or something. So that could be, like the kid can feel like, oh, you left me and you weren't there and whatever. So it's like, I guess for those kids, like ask them, like, what do you need from me to move on from this? Like, what do you need? Do you
Yeah.
need me to like beg you? Do you need me to tell you I'm sorry 1,000 times? Like, what do you need from me so that we can move forward? Because you can't just keep throwing that in their face either.
Yeah. Chita said, Giovanna, it's time you know the truth.
Okay, the truth.
What is it? What's the truth, bro? Ty said, I put a hit out on 7-Eleven every night. Munchies.
Stupid. I just got it. I thought he was gonna say he was gonna put it on something.
Ty said, trees can mess up pipes. We have our in the front of our house, along the edge of the house, like the front, we have bushes. And at one point we had clogged pipes. I can't remember what it was, like it was our the bathtub, right, babe? Remember when I had to call the plumber?
Yeah,
I believe it was the bathtub, or I don't remember what it
or the
was.
toilet. I think it was the toilet. But are you
And
talking about the bushes in the front that
yeah,
wrapped around the thing? Oh, okay.
we had to call the plumber, and they came and they took out the manhole in the front and ran the thing, and the bushes had grown like their, ¿cómo se llama la madre that goes into the ground? The roots. The roots had grown all up inside the fucking the pipe, and that's what was blocking the shit. So they had to break up all them roots in order to do that. And we they said we got lucky that it went in through like a seam or something. It didn't like actually penetrate the pipes, which was good. But it can. This shit definitely can. Javier said, gonna put a hit on a bowl of frijoles in a minute. Saralina said, do a week with Popeye from Blood In, Blood Out. Oh man, imagine that shit. Ain't no damn way.
I would be in a corner crying.
Yeah, I would end up with life. Javier said, I'll put Feria on your book cricket on your books. Órale.
Oh,
Okay,
go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead,
good.
do it. Because I'm not doing this again. Nope.
Okay, see, I'm good then. Appreciate that, bro.
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
And I'll just put in my PTO for work for that week too. That way I don't miss a step. When I get out, everything's back to normal.
Well, where are you going to go when you get out?
My house that I have my name on.
Nope. I'm going to change the locks.
This locks ain't gonna stop me. Carlo Flores said, hi everyone. What's up, Carlo? How you doing,
You
brother?
go to the other side of the house. I'll
That's
stay on my side of the house.
that's cool. But I
Why would
sleep
that
in
be cool? Why would you want that? If we split up, why would you want to be in the same house as me?
I don't, but you're gonna have to leave. I'm not leaving my house.
I'm not leaving.
Well then it's cool. The fuck? And I sleep on my bed.
You're sleeping on my bed. We might as well just be together then.
No, just don't look at me or talk to me.
Oh, really?
Keep your head down.
What?
I said, Jovan, play nice. See?
Yeah.
Chita said, you don't realize this, but when you was a tiny baby, you was wrapped in a poncho like a burrito in a tiny basket on the back of a donkey and was pointed north towards Rio Grande, chasing a hanging carrot.
Who said that?
Cheetahs.
Cheetahs. Really?
Oh shit. Angel Chavez said, talking about honey buns, they got dark chocolate. Send you a pic. It's sweet, and I think it's better with ice cream. Do they really? Dark chocolate ones? I used to like the chocolate ones, man. Chocolate covered. They had the chocolate filled ones too. Saralina said, who doesn't have mental issues nowadays?
Right?
Right?
Everybody does.
I said she was a chola loca for real.
Not me.
One
Not
time,
me, sir.
she said one time in band camp. He said, Novelas, that's why I still tap in your channel, because now you're humble as can be. You're very diplomatic in your response. I understand what you mean. I'm a supporter of your channel for that reason. Proud. Gracias, bro. I appreciate that. Javier said, Chata y Larga can smuggle a lot of dope into the joint. And Panochas can take in a good load. Oh, shit.
God.
Yeah, I hear you. Javier.
Yeah. See.
Angel Chavez said, how is Ro P? She's doing good. Last time we heard, we've been coming on late, so she hasn't made it. And I don't know about tonight. I should have texted her and told her.
I
to come.
actually just texted her like the other when was it? Saturday. Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah. I told her, just how she do. She's doing good. She's doing good.
Yeah. That's a very good person right there, Angel. It's crazy. The people we've met doing this, so many good people, it's been a crazy experience, to meet so many good people doing this. That's one of the benefits of this holiday right here. Jita said
you make like the best friendships have come out of this,
Yeah, it really has. Jita said, the donkey bean pendejo drowned, but you floated on in the basket to a new life. A wonderful family found you, and you grew up to be a fabulous person. Oh, that's the truth that she finally needed to know, bro.
It's not that funny. You calm down. It's not that funny.
What the fuck? Simon Cabron is on here. He said, I actually did 7 years in Pelican Bay, sleep through it, doing nothing but taking people's commissary. Orale. Okay.
Ooh, cool.
Ty 602 said, love it. How Cricket is closer to Jovan's mom. I am.
Yeah, I mean, he's close to them, but if he keeps it up, I'm telling you right now,
What?
I'll be done. And you know what? I'll be done, and I'm gonna live my life happy. And he's not gonna come be able to visit my family or anything, because if we're done, that's it. You divorce me and the family. You don't get to get my family and not me.
You know that's not true. You're gonna
Well,
trip.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try.
You would trip out if we were separated and I showed up for Christmas on just be like, hey, what's up? How you guys doing? Hey, Joanne, what's going on?
Okay, that's what we're doing. I'm gonna tell my mom.
And then your mom's right there. Hey, mijo, you came. Oh, here's your tamales that I told you I was gonna get you.
Okay. I'm annoyed now.
Ty said Nick is gonna hurt Jovan. LOL. Carlos said, I hate politics at work or at home. I always try to stay away from that shit. It's hard though, no matter what. Yeah, no bullshit. Politics, I mean, that's tough anywhere, bro. When you gotta try to, traverse all that type of bullshit, it's best to just stay out of it. Saralina Flores said, define normal. Right?
Yeah.
Javier said, trip out. I was reading about Pancho Villa. His driver who died with him was named Manuel Medrano. He was famoso even back then. Was it really? I didn't know that.
Who?
Pancho Villa's driver, he said.
Oh.
Jita said, only thing that they forgot to make you a citizen. This is why you have a deep fear of crossing out of the USA. But it's okay, Giovanna. It's understandable. You're illegal. It's not your fault.
No, sir.
This is also
No.
why I love wearing huaraches so much.
No. Never in my life, sir.
He came with the whole story.
Okay, why do you laugh like that? Like, it's really? Tell the truth. Tell them.
What do I know? I wasn't there. Okay,
Are you serious?
Maybe the donkey didn't drown? What was the truth?
Okay.
I said she gets an E for effort. G thoughts. Simon Cabron said that true. Karma's pretty real. I knew a gangbanger who would shoot people and he got shot and killed.
Yeah, because he's in a gang.
Yeah, there you go. That seems pretty relevant to karma. Carlos said there's also letters to keep in touch. True. Ghostbusters Fool Incorporated said no cricket because I was there. Huh? You were there? Ty said it's a good 10 G's. What is? What's a good 10 G's, bro? What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Damn, now I want to know. Angel Chavez said Jovan, white fence, cricket. I think is what he was saying. Cute. The path to Vaughn said, happy cricket birthday. Happy birthday, cricket. I meant, oh, appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, he's 46. Can you believe it?
It is my birthday month.
I know he looks 50, but he's not. He's 46, guys.
They can't believe it. Look at that. Same shit. If I could make the picture's mouth move, you guys would think that was look at just right.
Nobody would think that. Please take that off. Nobody would think that.
Yes, they would. You're a hater and a fat mouth.
Nobody believes that.
Where are we at? Ty said, with my connections on the blade, I'm talking mad bachelor party.
Oh my god.
Right? Francisco said, eventually she'll leave, bro, if you keep up her on the other side of the house. I know, right? She will.
No, I wouldn't leave. I would not leave.
We're gonna be. Remember that? Do you remember that movie where they put tape down the middle of everything?
No, but
you remember the other one? What was it called? Where they fucking destroyed the whole house trying to fucking. They're like in the end, they're like they both died. They like fell out off the second story, like into a hole on the ground. You don't remember that one?
No.
Yeah, they like divorced and that like neither of them wanted to give up the house. And they start breaking shit in it and like attacking each other. And by the end of the movie, it somehow there was like a hole in the ground of the second story, and somehow they both fell in that motherfucker, and they hit the ground, both of them, right? And they're dead. And it's they're famous actors, so someone's gonna say who it is. Watch, they both fall on the ground dead. And I can't remember which one. I think the dude, he's dying. They're both dying. He puts his hand like over her, like almost like if he's sorry now. He tries to hug her, and the bitch grabs his hand and throws it off her. And then I can't remember what it was. Let me see. Eventually she'll leave, bro. Ty said, Jitas, that was comment of the night. Laughed my ass off.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Pat Tavon said, this is my new account. Timo block. I'm old, my old one. Timo can't block nobody here. What's your old account? Or are you just clowning? Carlo Flores said, I love your guys' channel, bro. All right, Carnan. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. I love you guys being here, man. It's fun. Angel Chavez said, till dead do us part, wrong or right or different. I know, right?
Yeah, but Angel, most of the time I'm right. He just doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Javier said, sleeping nalga con nalga can make for a long night. After a few hours, I turn around y vámonos, pues, patina para el cielo y mocos. Javier always goes with some shit, huh? Ghostbuster said, do you listen to Lefty Gunplay? No, I haven't. You know, I think someone came on here and talked about him before, asked if I listened to him. I've never heard that vato. It's a rapper from where? I've never heard it, bro, honestly. Javier said, Dispensa, I've been alone too long now. Let's change the subject, maniacos. Carlo Flores said, I like the way you guys are with each other, all smiles. Carnan, stay strong and positive. Yeah, this is a front, bro. I hate her off of this shit.
I mean, he's all right. I mean, whatever.
Ghostbusters said his white.
You know what, though? Honestly, I think you're a lot nicer now. No, do you think you're nicer now than you were back then?
No, I think I was always not. What the fuck? Why? I wasn't nice to you then?
Yeah, I think you were nice. I think you were more scared of me back then.
Let's not be stupid.
Because you were scared to lose me, so you were like, on eggshells. Now you got me. We got a 20-year-old. I'm not going anywhere. So now you're just more open.
You weren't going anywhere then. What are you talking about?
I could have. I could have.
The delusion is real.
Could have.
Ghostbusters said, "Is white fence paranormal? Can't see you." No, she's just black, bro. Smile, babe.
Stupid.
I'm gonna get fucking canceled. Javier said, "As long as the suegra gives you German chocolate cake, you can make it solo." I know, and she'll keep doing it too. I say, "We love you, Jovan." Liza says, she's paranormal. Go investigate it." Yeah, carnal, I love this woman. Es puro corazón, una ruca bien suave.
Oh, thank you, Javier.
No, of course it's not true in any ways. She's 100% American, just making it funny shit.
No, I'm trying to retract. You guys believe that. You guys felt that. Me crossing the Rio Grande. Ha ha ha.
See, Javier said, when did you take that picture? Last week? It looks like it, huh? Yeah, I know.
You know that picture looks like 1990. Please stop.
Angel Chavez said, I asked because my stepsis asked, she pushed me and said, they're asking for donations for a bike. My stepsis, do you remember when you shined shoes at the Greyhound? Oh, you shine shoes at the Greyhound, bro? And we didn't, but who's asking for donations for a bike? Somewhere else? Let us know if we can help on that.
We have, I told you guys after the high school donation that we just recently did, that was like out of nowhere. We do have to get a bike for a kid in California. It was his birthday, it already passed, and it was close to Christmas. So I told his mom, like, let us get through this Christmas, let us get through the high school, then, we'll get the kid the bike. So we have one bike going out in California, but Angel, let us know. Oh my God, where'd you go?
Yeah. We're I'm blowing my nose. Yeah, we got one going out, but we're not asking for donations for that. Chita said, but she does ride a donkey to work every day.
No, I don't, sir.
Ty said, that's funny. Carlos said, hey, carnal, you know what's funny? You're live in 85-inch TV, and I have some homies watching your show. 10 of us. Can you say more about guys for the homies? Can I say more about guys? What guys? Like, what do I say?
What?
I'm trying to, did I read it wrong? You're live in an 85-inch TV, and I have some homies watching your show. 10 of us. Can you say more about guys for the homies? Say more about guys. Elaborate, brother. What you need me to talk about? I got you. Cricket needs to practice his backhand, said Ty. Oh, my shit's on point, bro.
It's not. Ty, don't even bring that up because you know it's not. He knows it's not. It never was. Don't even.
Imagine me. I said, did you ever go hunger strikes in the joint? We did a couple, but they were not very long term. We did one at one point. We did so in SMU2 at one point they were trying to make us, as soon as you wake up, part of the policy was you had to be fully dressed with your bed made and all that shit. But we're locked in our cell, 23 hours a day, sometimes 24 actually. You come out 3 times a week for rec. And so we saw no point in that. We kind of saw that as a power move on their end, you know what I mean? Just trying to run shit basically. So we kind of tried to fight that, and everybody threw their jumpsuits out and shit. And then they would try, then we held our trays, and then we did different stuff. And then we finally did the hunger strike thing, but they eventually gave up on that and didn't make us do that anymore. And so it was just a few days of it. I've never done a long term. Nowadays, I wouldn't be able to do no shit like that. But back then, I probably could have. I ain't doing no hunger strike for nothing.
I'm telling you, he's not gonna do it.
I ain't who I used to be, bro.
He gets mad if he don't have snacks in between breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm telling you right now.
If they want to come take my boom box and all that, hey, ponle. Got no more fight in me. Chita said, "Yeah, I've never heard his music before either, but I'm hearing his name everywhere. Lefty Guns. I'm about to check it out. I've heard his name a few times, but I don't know. Is he from Califas or somewhere or where?
I think he's from Midtown, upstate
Upstate what?
California.
Actually, I think he's from New Mexico.
Oh, that downtown. Yeah, that could be it too.
I know he's from Texas. I forgot.
No.
I don't know where he's from, and neither do you. Quit it. Ty said, "What was his name? Doug." LOL. Carlos said, "Why white fence? What did she do? Oh, about my
Wha-
packet. Come on." Francisco said, "All right, everyone. I'm going to bed. Everyone have a blessed night and keep up the great work. Everyone, especially Hater J."
Thank you, Francisco, for coming in, even though I know you're sick, and I know you don't. I know you're really the one hating on me, but whatever. I still don't want you to be sick. I hope that you're better, and if you need anything from us, let us know. And thank you for everything you do for this channel. We really appreciate you.
Have a good night, brother. Yes,
We
sir.
really do. Thank you.
Ghostbusters Food said, "Valentine's is coming up and I'm single as fuck. Orale. We'll put your shit right
Better
there.
get you on,
We'll act like this is,
Christian Mingles or something.
we'll say this is Tinder right here. Anybody want to get with Ghostbusters Food Incorporated? First of all, bro, I think you need to change your name.
That might help. That
Juan,
might help get you a date.
what's up, brother? Juan Nieto, man, it's been a minute. He said, "What's up? Hope you guys are having a great start to the new year. When you going to start collecting for the Easter Bunny?" Oh, man. Is that going to be
When's Easter?
April, right? End of April?
I know Lent is on February 14th. It's on Valentine's Day.
What does that mean?
It's Lent.
Okay. So what does that have to do with Easter?
Okay, 40 days after.
Is Easter?
Yeah.
Okay. February, March. So then that'll be like beginning of April
Okay.
or end of March.
So we'll probably start the end of February.
Yeah. I forgot about that. We got to do the Easter baskets again, huh?
Oh, it's time. Yeah.
It is. It is. Yeah, probably towards the end of February, bro. Probably be the better time to start it out. Javier said, "Dispensa for all the crazy stuff I write, Chale. Perhaps it was the dope or the head blows. Hope you don't think that I'm a retard." My dad always told me to shut up. Hell no, bro. It's firme. You're good. I said, Francisco VP 100. Carlos said, how about you guys? Your story?
Oh, I think he meant why white fence. It's not a gang. Well, white fence is a name. I actually think that the gang stole that name, so whatever. But it actually was a joke, just like calling me like white picket fence. So it was just like white fence.
He's saying about our story in total. I don't think it's about your name. I think it's just like a little synopsis about about us, I guess. So because he has people there watching. So basically, real quickly, in a nutshell, because Maruka be talking shit.
Thank you.
It won't end up being in a nutshell though, but just I say that to shut her the fuck up.
What the?
So our story is basically, at 17, I went to the Pinta, was there for a while, got out. I met her. I was out for 4 months. Oh no, I'm sorry. I got out, got locked back up for some shit. Was in the county jail. I met her while I was in the county jail. Her tia was with another carnal of ours at the time. So I met her, pulled her with my pulling skills.
Oh my God. Just tell the story, don't lie.
It's a lie? I didn't pull you?
I gave you a chance. I didn't have nothing going on.
Whatever, bro. So she came to visit, fell in love, and then when I got out, we hooked up. I was out for 4 months. got locked back up on a gun charge that I ended up beating. I got found not guilty, but I was in the county jail on that for like 6-7 months. By the time I got out, she was 8 months pregnant. We had found out she was pregnant while I was in. I was out for 11 days. They had done a sting operation. The feds had done. A Mexican Mafia member by the name of Ernesto Carranza from Avondale, from Barrio Madison Heights, had gotten out and decided that he no longer wanted to be parte. He didn't want to play ball anymore, so he started working with the feds. We had a meeting in the hotel room. Everybody that was out at the time went to the meeting, had a bunch of conversations. Unfortunately, I talked about some murders that I had committed prior to that. And then we did some dope moves. So we got busted again, went back in. While we were in there, I'm in the county jail. All of us are together. All the carnales, they put us all in the same pod together in the county jail. We're fighting our case. About a year, I'm not sure how far into it, the feds come visit me, let me know that there's a plot to kill Maruca. Unfortunately, Maruca, her, Jovan, white fence, the person here sitting next to me, also got indicted on that case. They tried to say that she was part of a conspiracy on some drug case. It was bullshit. I knew it. So we didn't worry about it. We were going to fight it because the audio tape that they were trying to say was her was actually somebody else. And so we knew that we could beat it. But lo and behold, the cops came in. There was a plot from the Carnales to whack Jovan. They wanted to kill her behind some shit, saying that she was the weak link in the case. So at the first, I didn't believe it. We moved on. Second time, I did believe it. And that's when I told them, go pick her up, put her somewhere safe, and we'll start talking. From that day forward, basically, I had to give them everything that I've ever been involved in, anything that I knew about from my house, all of that stuff. And that was the day, basically, that I walked away from the Mexican Mafia, decided I was no longer part of it. I stayed in the pod still for probably about another 6-7 months with everybody, where only one or two of them knew that I was kind of done. I explained to them, and they were in agreement with my side of it. But, it was what it was. Can't fight the world, so it was over for me. And that's the story. The feds ended up fighting her and my son for a few years. I ended up being able to sign a deal for 15 years, 8 months on the federal side, and 10 years flat on the state side. And here we are. So it's kind of like that's the main story. And now what we do is one of my big things is trying to do as much as we can to have, to try to get these kids to realize what that life is all about, that there's no love in it. It's not a family. There's no carnalismo. There's so many people, so many children, so many even adults that look up to these individuals as far as those organizations are concerned, and think them to be something special. They think that that's actually a family, that they care about each other. And I'm here to tell you it's not. It's always backstabbing. Every victim of the M or any prison gang, it's not just about them. Every prison gang, if you look at the victims that are, that they have, every one of them is usually their own. It's not like it's some outside enemy coming in to take. It's always internal politics and conflict that cause it. So it's always your own so-called carnal that's killing you and doing you in. And in the end, you give up your life, your family's life, your children's life. You give up so much by being part of that, your kids grow up without you, your mom dies without you, all this other heartache and stuff that you give up and you throw away for nothing, for bullshit at the end of the day. So that's what it is. Sir Lena Flores.
And I think what people fail to realize, like, I know that sometimes, like, Manuel gets called, like, oh, you're a dropout, oh, you were weak, oh, you walked away. Yeah, if that's what you want to call it. If anybody can come on here and say, hey, they were going to kill my girl and leave my kid out here, and then eventually I was going to end up on death row. But if you come on here and say, I wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't have walked away, I would have stayed strong, then okay, then we can't argue with you. You know what I mean? But for anybody to be and I even say that I highly doubt it. You know what I mean? We get more people that say, "Well, but it did the same thing." And if you wouldn't have done the same thing, well, then good for you. Let them kill your baby mama, go to prison for the rest of your life, and listen to men for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Then you're better than us. You're the strong one. You made it. You weren't a sellout.
Here's the thing. The fortunate side of all this, of our conversations, is we're on the side of truth. Eventually, everyone will see what we're talking about. You may not believe us. You may not want to be, you may believe the whole, I don't know, the code of the streets and all this stuff that people talk about. Trust me, I was there. I believed it wholeheartedly. I killed for it. I went above and beyond for that and for that life. But at the end of the day, I was turned on, and that's all I've ever seen. And so I do know that no matter how, hard a motherfucker is, if you come in here and talk about how hard you are and how you would have done it differently, even though you're on YouTube on the motherfucking keyboard, but whatever, let's say you're a big bad killer that'll do something next week, then in a few years you'll remember my words, because the worst of the worst have gotten it. I mean, you could just look at the history of the clicas, and there are so many that have fallen out of grace or dropped out or whatever you want to call it. I just don't even see it as a bad word anymore. Like, we did so many people wrong and put them in that position, and it's a numbers game. Nobody can stand against that. It doesn't make them pieces of shit. It just makes them human. You know what I mean? We die. We're people. And nobody wants to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's some psychotic motherfuckers that'll do whatever it takes, but I wasn't one of them. So here I am. I was about to, man, I was going to break out into that song, babe. Here I am. Oh, man.
Please don't.
I'm not going to do it. I just said.
Well, don't ever.
That would have been the end.
Don't do that. You were about to sing out loud?
That's. Bitch, what the fuck?
You can't.
What's wrong with the loud?
Really? Don't do that.
Oh, I'm done talking to you.
No, I will if you want me to. Here we go. Ready?
They've heard you. Shut the fuck up. They said, what's really going on? Ty said, Javier, you good, brother. Big motherfucker said, I believe you, Jovan. All this Rio Grande stuff is crap. You crossed
Thank
Nogales.
you. Oh, really?
Yvonne Madrid is in the house. He said, hey,
wow, big guy. Yvonne. Hi, Yvonne. We missed you.
Ty said, pimp slap practice for perfection, LOL.
No, none of that. None of that.
For the 10 guys listening, thanks for being with us tonight. Pónganse agosados. Ty said, God bless, Javier. Sergio said, I'm going on a hunger strike after that fucking burrito chingao. You tell her.
That looked like a freaking Filiberto's burrito, huh?
Yeah. Javier said,
I was huge.
You're Ruca y Carl. I bet the vato was really named Carlos or Carlota. Well, if it wasn't, it is now, bro.
It wasn't. And it wasn't. And they're probably doing well in life.
Yeah, I'm sure. Ty says she pinches the pudding. You still have time to reconsider. LOL. I know. Big motherfuckers.
I think you're good with that though, right? Like we've talked about. Okay, maybe you're not over it.
No, but listen.
You're not over it. And you know what? I'm not going to be taking that mental abuse like you keep punishing me and holding me like a prisoner because I ate some freaking pudding. You got to learn to let it go though. But you got to let it go.
Listen.
No, because see, we're not going to talk about another live about this freaking pudding situation again. You forgave me. We moved on.
No, I didn't. When did I forgive you?
You didn't forgive me? You haven't forgiven me yet?
Why would I forgive you if you don't even admit your fault?
I made you another one after that.
Do you admit that it was disrespectful
and
wrong?
What do you need from me so we can try to move on? And I'll see if I can give it.
I'm asking you a question. Do you admit that you were wrong and disrespectful when you did what you did?
No, I'm not going to use that word disrespectful and I'm
Forgive?
not going to. No, you
Then
can't
no.
attach that.
Well, then I
You
don't
can't
forgive.
attach that.
Well, that's what's attached to it. You were
No,
disrespectful.
that's not being disrespectful. Okay, yeah, I ate some of your pudding. Okay, my bad. I went and got you more, but disrespectful? No, I'm not okay with that.
You're minimizing. Big motherfucker said, "Man, Sergio, what was it that big?" Big motherfucker said, damn, Sergio, was it that big? Man, he
You
has said,
should just post the picture.
I know. Lefty Gunplay is from Baldwin Park, Khalifa, San Gabriel Valley area. Oh, is that right? We had a carnal that was from out there. Not wait, you know what I mean? Arizona carnal that was from there. René Tabeson. He called it Bowling Park, I remember, but I think it was Baldwin Park también.
I have roots in San Gabriel. Everybody knows about my San
No.
Gabriel story.
Krusty said, "I'm sorry, Choco Loca and content creator. I stepped out for a sec. Always want to send my salutations to you in chat. You good brother. Ya sabes." Saralina said, "Wait, why homeboy want you talking about guys? What's really going on?" I think I just read it wrong. Yeah, I think he wanted to talk about us guys, like for us to tell our story. Javier said, "Francisco, good night, compa." Big motherfucker said, "Pause, no homo." Sergio said, "Big, after the show, have Cricket send you the pictures." Oh, I'll do it. He said, "It's amazing." Francisco said, "Stay strong, Javier, and God bless you always." Ty said, "Lent." Yeah. Big Mama said, "Damn, bro, now you got me wondering." I'll send it. Ty said, "Lent again."
Ty.
Sergio said, "Big bro, it was over half the height of a 2-liter, LOL." Scarecrow said, "Lefty Gunplay is from LA, Baldwin Park." Big motherfucker said, "Damn." Ty said, "My Easter basket should be full with that work I put in on the blade. Penicillin, please."
Oh my goodness.
Ghostbusters, for Valentine's Day, I'm going to child support office. There's a lot of single women there. They all get fed. Yeah, it's a for sure thing.
Oh my god.
So just said LOL. Carlo Flores said, "I can donate a new Taylor guitar for you guys."
Oh, that would be cool. That'd be cool.
That would be. Damn, well, wasn't I supposed to send something to you, bro, too? Right? He was supposed to send, remember the jersey? Man.
You are just get together.
I know.
Like, do better, man. Do better.
Shut your ass up. What the hell?
No, just do better, okay? Come on.
Pat Devon said, "Is that the same park that Lil Travieso was from? Rest in peace." I don't know about that. Ty said, "She was fertile for sure. She trapped you." No.
Oh.
She knew. She knew. She knew what she was doing, bro.
It was like, "Hey, girl, get me pregnant. And oh, by the way, I'm going to do 13 years. See you in 13 years.
Well,
great.
It was kind of written on the wall. I mean, I was doing what I was doing. You knew exactly. I never hid nothing from you. Stop trying to play.
No, it was partially my fault because, yeah.
All your fault.
But it wasn't all my fault. It was some of your fault, too. I was naive, and you should have.
You said, "This fool's about to get."
You shouldn't have gotten in a relationship knowing that you were going to get back. And especially, you shouldn't have trapped me knowing you were going to go back. Like, what's wrong with you?
You knew I was going to get locked back up. You're like, "Man,
I didn't know.
Now.
I thought you were going to get out and change your life and be with me. Little did I know.
Why would you think that? From what?
Why wouldn't you want to? Why wouldn't you want to?
But from what actions? From the first night that I got out and took off with the carnales to do stuff, or the rest of the nights? Yeah.
Okay, smart guy. Keep reading.
Weiser said, "Lil Travieso was from Colorado Springs." Krusty said, "I'm in BP a good percent of the time. Them guys crazy, man. I almost got it there." BP? Oh, Bowling Park? Is that what you're talking about? Javier said, Cricket pulled her from behind bars. This vato's the real deal. Verbo mata al carita.
Oh my.
Big Mo said, Cubo Crustone. Angel said, I asked because my stepsis keeps asking about rope P. So I say, gracias for your comment on the bike. My sis told me you were. Oh, yeah. Rope P. She's doing good. Simon Cabron said, Cricket, the best Mexican rapper out there. The vato is? Is he good? Lefty gunplay? Why do he call himself that, though? I don't know about that name, bro. But I guess it's
I think Choco Loco and was taken, so he chose that name.
Lefty gunplay.
Yeah.
Is he left-handed? Does he blast with his left? See how I talk, babe? I'm like the youngsters.
Please.
Carlos said, thanks for the story, Carnal. Good call. I would have done the same. Yeah. There's a better, the actual, there's a lot more to it, obviously. But, for a more detailed, there's obviously the video that's on here. It's not on, I think it is on Facebook too, but on YouTube. You could probably, maybe on Facebook también, it's Why I Walked Away from the Mexican Mafia, I think is the title of it. Goes a little bit more into detail about it. Javier said, you two have made friends and united a lot from your side. You're both intelligent and caring. I walk through any door with you two. Way to get it done. Very classy people.
Oh,
Gracias.
thank you. I am classy. I'm very fancy. This guy, I don't know.
Javier said,
I don't
enough
know.
nonsense, crazy talk. Got to get serious now. This is all for a great cause. Let's save lives together.
Absolutely. We're
Yeah.
trying. We're trying, guys.
I know we have a lot of fun here and we joke and stuff and all that, but I mean, at the end of the day, we do have a serious motivation for what we do. You know what I mean? We hope to. I mean, we're having conversations that hopefully, may lead to, and at the very least, we're doing these things that we do around Christmas and all that, for just to make kids smile. But hopefully, we can all kind of get together, tell our sides of these stories, those of us that have been through it, and maybe, get these kids to decide that that's not the life for them. If they can learn from our mistakes, then, I'm not going to say it makes it all worth it because that shit sucked, but I mean, I'll say it just to say it, but I don't mean it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ty said, Javier, 100. Simon Cabron said, I would do the same. AP said, late afternoon.
Oh, look who's here.
Is AP finally came in the house. Watch out. We've
Wow.
been here for 2 hours, bro. We're about to 2 hours and 28 minutes already. We're already about
Thank you for walking to your nearest McDonald's and stealing their Wi-Fi so that you could join us. I mean, we have some loyal listeners. I mean, and in the rain, it's raining out here. So thank you, AP. Good to see you. What? What were you trying to do right now? No, well, don't. You're trying to sing. You're not frozen. Stop.
How did you know?
Because why do you do that?
You thought I was for a minute, huh?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. I said content creator. Saralina said being a dropout is like the norm nowadays. Everyone is out for themselves. And you know what, Saralina? That's the common misconception, I think. I don't think everyone's out for themselves. I just don't think everyone is out for them bottles anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, there has to come a time where people man the fuck up. You know what I mean? We go into these prisons and we have all these so-called rules, right? Respect, and you're not gonna let nobody take something from me. You're not gonna be allowing anybody to call you a punk or a bitch. There's all this stuff going on, right? But at the end of the day, when you got some man that just because maybe he's been in prison longer than you, which is basically all it is, and because we can all spend time in there killing people, that's not very hard to do. But if that's the only prerequisite, and that bottle can tell you, watch out, you're gonna bring in dope if you go to this visit. If your mom comes to visit, you have to bring in dope, or you're not allowed to get a visit. Isn't that letting somebody treat you like a punk? And how do you allow that? And that's what I'm talking about. Like the whole clica shit where they say it's for the raza, that they do it because it's for protection, whatever. All the bullshit propaganda is all lies. When at the end of the day, they're forcing you to do things that you wouldn't do otherwise. If you're about to get out of the pinta and you have a month or two left, and they send you to hit somebody, and if you don't, you're on the hit list. That I mean, that should be against the motherfucking rules. You know what I mean? Why waste good soldados that may get out in the street? That's my way of thinking. Even if you were thinking on the bad side, I would rather want my soldados on the calles than I would inside. There's plenty of people doing life that you can send to whack somebody. You can do it yourself. But if a dude's about to get out, that just tells you how much they care. They don't give a damn about anybody's lives. They're willing to throw people away. So to sit there and say, well, you're supposed to stand strong and not become this so-called piece of shit or dropout or any name you want to call it, I just think it's wrong. I think that there's no fucking way. They're treating vatos like bitches. And at the end of the day, men are going to stand up and be men, or they're going to keep being bitches. I don't know, whatever. But I just think it's flipped now. It's no longer, I don't think it's about being out for yourself. I think it's just being fucking common sense, like being for your people, for your life, for your family, for what you got going. Why I'm going to throw my life away because you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do understand when you give up your, when you obligate yourself. I understand that. You obligate yourself to the clica and you know what you're stepping into and all that. That's a whole different conversation. But these dudes are now making people that get visits bring in dope. After the third visit, if they don't bring in dope, they're no longer allowed to get visits. That's the new rule in the joint. Like, that type of shit ain't cool. That's not how you treat your people. That's bully tactics. It's not even like a question why people are doing it anymore. Motherfuckers are just tired of this shit. AP said late as fuck, but I'm here. Francisco said, I remember many, many men that no longer exist that were part of the M. A lot of them are no longer here, killed by their own. I love this channel. I support this channel because of what they do for the kids, the sacrifices they make sure the kids have what they need. Yeah, me too, brother. I'm with you on that one, Francisco. I mean, me and you know of a lot of same individuals that are dead now, and a lot of them for frivolous reasons. I mean, I'm first to admit that the ones that I took part in were not, whatever. AP said saludos, gente. AP said Giovanna la mojada.
Oh. Well, hello, AP. I hope you're feeling better. I know all jokes aside, I know that you were feeling a little blue around the holidays, so yeah. Hope you're feeling better.
AP said VP, saludos, Ty 602. Weiser said AP in the house. I said I'd have done the same thing if anyone threatened my wife. I love that woman.
Yeah.
AP said big motherfucker. AP said Javi Jita. And yes, I think it was obviously it was Jovan. It was my son. It was a matter of principle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there was a lot of factors in play. You know what I'm saying? I'm headed to death row for this holiday, right? At that time, gave up my life for this shit right here. And you're gonna turn around and whack my ruca without even consulting me. I don't have a say-so. I don't have a vote. I don't have any kind of nothing. It's just gonna be done up under my I'm not even gonna know. It just didn't sit right. And then on top of that, now let's say it does happen. So, and I go to death row, my child, my son, my baby that's just born is out there. He's gonna be a bastard. I'm not gonna let that happen. It wasn't gonna happen. Period. I don't give a fuck what nobody thought or thinks or none of that shit. It just wasn't gonna happen. And I know that there's some robo gangsters that would say, well, they would just, they would have went out on the tier and put their knife up and said, "Come take me out," or whatever the fuck. But It's not reality because they would have took me out and then took her out too. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work that way. Chita said, AP, Yovan rolls gangster on her donkey.
I don't. Don't be starting no stuff. Don't be telling him no lies.
Geronimo said, oh my Lord, a song. Right on. Like I said, I agree. Saralina Flores. AP said, saw you at the club, motherfucker. Oh, you saw me?
He says he saw Big Guy at the club.
I know. I wasn't at the fucking club.
Yeah,
Maybe
you ain't going to no club. Calm down.
I can go to the club.
You ain't going to no club.
Ooh, I do the motherfucking Cabbage Patch, Roger Rabbit.
You ain't doing none of that. You hurt your back or something. You're tired already just thinking of it.
Well, I can go stand there.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Yvonne.
Well, then say that. The truth.
Yvonne has some backup now. We better be cool now.
There we go. What's up, Yvonne? Hello, hello.
Big motherfucker said, yeah, I fell asleep. AP said the same, bro. Ty said, it's the principle. Exactly. It is, bro. That's the problem. She doesn't understand that it's not, the pudding is not the issue.
I know, but you're not going to keep punishing me for something that happened years ago. Like, you have to get over it.
But you have to admit.
You don't have to forget, but you have to get over it.
No,
you're not going to keep punishing me for something that happened years ago.
I am, because you haven't taken responsibility. It's like
there's no responsibility to take. And I don't like that word that you're throwing out there. Disrespect. That's a little bit harsh. Don't do that. I'm not. That's why I'm not. It's not going to be solved because I don't agree with that.
Not harsh. It is what you did. That it was disrespectful.
That's not what I did. That's not what I did.
You don't even know the definition of respect.
Your face is disrespectful right now. Okay. So how about that?
How about that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Francisco said this community is reaching underprivileged kids' schools. Well, and then there's that.
And then there's that,
Kids' schools that are struggling with supplies. It's an awesome community to be a part of. God bless you all now. Good night. Good night, brother. We I guess don't play that for the kids. DB de la Tusa says, sending my salutes to the content creator and Jovan. Nothing but love and respect to the two of you and all the chronicleros.
Where's the content creator?
Huh? This one right here. DB from La Tusa said it.
Where's the content creator? I don't see. There's not somebody on the lot. Yeah.
You're funny. I get it.
Haha.
You got to learn the lesson to move on. Exactly. It's like when you go to the parole board, they want you to take responsibility and know what happened, and then they'll forgive you and let you out. But as long as you're going there and say,
I plead not guilty, sir. I didn't do any of it. No.
Stay your ass in jail then.
What?
Stay your ass in jail then.
Yeah. It's like mental prison. You can't keep punishing me for something that happened a long time ago.
Let me know when you're willing to take responsibility.
I won't.
Okay. See you again in 3 years. Grillo accepted you in spite of all the red flags. Least you can do is accept you're a disrespectful mojada.
What red flags? I had no red flags.
Oh boy. Red flags everywhere.
Where? What are you talking about?
You're a spoiled little brat. What are you talking about?
How is that a red flag? You were my second serious boyfriend in my entire life.
Oh, fuck. I wish I knew that.
Okay. Like, what red flags? I wasn't divorced. I didn't have kids running around that I wasn't taking care of. What?
You were a brat. Spoiled.
That's it. That's nothing. That's it's a walk in the park.
Yeah, it hasn't been. Trust me, babe.
Oh, wow.
Sandra said, see what you did, Patty? AP, I'd bail, said Ty. I said, take my pudding, but don't take my frijoles. Chita said, Crick saves her life, and she thanks the man by eating his pudding. Que gacho, shake my head, yo.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
Carlos said, oh, my bad, carnal. There's no homo shit here. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Uh-oh, there it is.
Oh.
Hey, piece of Joanna, it's okay. You're not that bright. Just admit it. That's why you stayed. Hey, piece on it.
Ay, ay.
Tingrio saved you. He improved your raza.
No, I can, you know.
I said, CNG. Crusted said, big motherfucker got something for you, brother. Javier said, a woman who waits 13 years is a good woman. She's a keeper, little youngster. Jovan, you come from good madera. Hernandez de corazon.
Mm-hmm. See, you know what's up, Javier.
Geronimo said, Javier, amen, hermano. Big mother said, órale, crust. Javier said, Geronimo Simon que sí. I said, don't be hating on AP. EJG is in the house. Look at that. And then EJG, we've been on here for 3 hours, bro. You come in at the end at 11:30 at night.
Oh, hey, gee, it's been a minute. We came on early too, and we said, for people that go to bed early and stuff, and you were one of them. And we
Yeah.
didn't see you till now, but I'm glad you came on.
Don't be hating on AP, said. Javier said, ¿qué pasó con el Timo? All you had to do was answer his call.
I think he died.
I don't know what happened, bro. Ty said, Keister stash. Costa said, hit the light. Eastside Novero said the pegada on Big Wheeler from my barrio was some BS. Yeah, it was. There was a few of them, bro. Matter of fact, I talked to the one of the other individuals that left with Wilo from the Paderes, and we talked about all of that stuff, and it absolutely was. I mean, there's so many bad calls though, bro. Like when you look back on all of the carnales that have been hit, or the things like that have happened, it's, I mean, almost without fail, all could have been avoided. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of power plays, and that's what it's not supposed to be. According to the reglas, all that stuff, the politicking and stuff is supposed to be a death penalty for that, and it never is. They just, they make them power plays and they do shit like that, and it's just fucked up, eh? But yeah, I actually had the conversation with the homeboy that walked off with him and the other one when all that happened in the Paredes, and it's just crazy. Javier said, at night in prison, a lot of men cry. Even the toughest cry. I did. Prison is a sad, lonely place. I don't miss it. My brother Hank has asked me to forget about him. He will not write back. Man, we messed up. Yeah, it's unfortunate, bro. And that's one of the things we do talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. When you do go in there, everybody's pretending to be so macho and shit. You know what I mean? And I guess you have to in that environment, but trust me that everybody tears up in that situation. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way you can't, bro. You're buried alive, eh? And then loved ones are moving on, dying, losing, whatever's happening. You know what I mean? It's just it's a tough situation to be in. But we put ourselves in it. There's nobody to blame, but that's the point. You know what I mean? We do have the power not to. So hopefully we can get these kids, not to. Shit. Ty said, I respect that gave a child up for adoption, broke me, my female.
Oh, Ty gave up a child for adoption.
Yeah, I remember that, bro. Yeah, that shit's
And Ty, I mean, you gave that baby life. And if you guys knew that you just couldn't at the time and somebody else could do better, that's even better. That's even better. If I knew that my parents couldn't at the time be there for me 100%, and they gave me to a family that could, I wouldn't be mad at them. I really wouldn't. I would say thank you for not having me around all your craziness, you know what I mean, or all your freaking shenanigans, or thank you for not letting me see you guys go through your struggles and taking me along with you. Thank you for giving me a happy home with parents that want me to be there and they're going to take care of me 100%. So I think what you did was just Ty, I always remember that about you, and I just think that's like the greatest thing. Like seriously, like I mean, I wish you guys didn't have to, but you did, and that baby's gonna it should be thankful for sure. I know I would be.
Yeah.
You-
Carlos Flores said, "Are you high, carnal?" Me? High? No. I can't smoke that shit, bro. Um, so we've talked about it here before. Like I tried because of I do have back I have nerve damage in my back. So I thought maybe that medical marijuana shit would work. And so I got a pen and I tried it late at night in bed with me and Joanne laid down and I tried it to see. And I was sitting here like a giggling little fool. Hey, there's no way I can work and stuff. I need to be able to function. You know what I'm saying? So there was no way. I think that was the last time I did that. And I think last New Year's, not this one that just passed, but the one the year before, um, I ate a gummy and that's the first one I had ever tried, and that had me stupid. I locked myself in Joanne's mom's bathroom and just sat there and talked to myself in the mirror, asking myself to please come down. I was paranoid. I didn't like it, so that's my experience there. Ty said you
And
have to.
and every time you're like, is this going to be good for my back? Is it going to help relax me? And it doesn't. It makes him paranoid. It makes him weird.
Yeah,
He like I don't like it. So I'm just like, weed's not for you, dude.
yeah, it's just not. People have told me maybe I need to do instead of a pen or the gummies, I need to try the flour and then make it so that it's not so strong, or different shit like that. But I just don't got time to be sitting here trying to fucking figure all that shit out. I work. I can't be high at work, not like that. So it's almost not even worth it. Carlos said, "Let it go, homie." Javier said, after the lives, I think a lot. It is my therapy. Throughout the day, I listen to the shows. Thanks for befriending me. Thank you, brother. We appreciate you. For real. La neta. You're a big part of this. Chicas,
Absolutely.
Giovanna, 3 years means 3 days.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. That's what it felt like.
I said, Javier, much respect, brother. I said, besides Doug and Carl. Yes, AP is hitting Jovan hard tonight, right?
No, like I said, in like 8th grade when I finally had a boyfriend, and in high school, I mean, I had boyfriends here and there, like 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. It was like nothing crazy. It just was like, oh, it's my boyfriend, and we broke up. Okay, and then a couple weeks later, I had another boyfriend. I had all these little boyfriends, but before I met Manuel, I was in a serious relationship also for 2 years. I was in a relationship for 2 years, and then after that, we broke up, and then, like, 4 or 5 months later, I was, single, and then I met Manuel, and that was the end of that. So it was a whole another world, but, it worked out.
Sure was.
Mhm.
EJG said, bro, I had a ruka over. Órale.
Oh,
My bad, do you?
okay. Getting all romantic.
EJG, eso camarada, said Javier. Eastside Novero said, I know it was the OG from Garfield that stood with Willow. Yeah, MC. That's who I was talking about. I don't want to put his name out there, but if you know who it is, you know who it is. Talking about MC, my big homie, because schooled me on that one. Yeah, I talked to MC about it last year. Matter of fact, when I went out there to Phoenix, I went to his house and we discussed all of that. And it's again, bro. I mean, you can go into all of them, and even Blackie was another bad one. All of them, bro. I mean, there's not one that you can say was a good pegada, even from the bad guy standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking, if I'm discussing it as a bad guy, I could still not see a lot of them being justifiable. You know what I'm saying? It was just a lot of political moves, a lot of that. Just backstabbing shit, a bunch of snake shit, and it's crazy, man. It's just that's the way it was. Including me. The one when Carlos was, we had reasons, but I pushed it for personal reasons. You know what I'm saying? And it was wrong. But that's the problem with that whole holiday, that you can do that. It shouldn't even be possible. Ty said, "Thank you, Jovan." Javier said, "Hank will not serve his full term. He's barely staying alive. He probably knew that it would end his life. It would end this way. At one time, we were innocent kids." Yeah, sucks.
Yeah.
Ty said, "Try
Yeah.
Kratom." I've heard of that, bro. Is that it? I'm gonna have to look into that. I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it. Carlos said, "You're done the wrong way, Carnal, and the wrong stuff." Oh, the grief. Yeah, that's what people tell me, man, that I should, because of the pen that may be too strong. The gummies. Maybe I should do the flour and then don't do like some, like, I don't know, whatever percentage sativa and some CBD, like mix it up. Again, it takes so much time just trying to figure it out, bro. I can't sit here giggling all night every day till I figure that shit out. Ty said, "Don't abuse it. Obviously, everyone needs something." Carlos says, "So how can I donate?" Right now we're not really doing anything for the we're not fundraising, bro. So there's nothing really to donate to right now. When we do, I think
It'll be the end of February
the
for
next thing
the Easter baskets.
yeah, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get Easter baskets. What we usually do, you can look on the there's pictures on Facebook too, I think, but also on Instagram and YouTube. Joanne, 1 year, she dressed up as an Easter bunny and took Easter baskets to kids. She went to Heart Life Tony's church, gave out a bunch of Easter baskets to kids there and stuff. So that's probably going to be our next fundraiser. Is just buying Easter baskets for kids, filling them and doing all that stuff. And that won't be obviously till when Easter comes. So we'll probably start that fundraiser towards the end of February. But right now we're not fundraising for anything. Christmas just ended. We're not trying to burn people out and shit and do a whole nother thing, including us. We're just trying to get everything situated. And then for Easter, we'll do that. But when it's time, the best way is Venmo or Cash App or whatever. It's all on here on this holiday. But once we get closer, we'll put all that type of stuff up. Like just as an example, like this was up for that little thing that's going around the bottom. That was up around Christmas time, and I haven't changed it because we're not doing anything right now. But something like that'll be up, and it'll have all the information for the donations. We haven't really started anything else with the nonprofit as far as donating on the regular for that type of stuff. We don't want sending money and us being responsible for a bunch of money that we're not doing anything with yet. And we have jobs. We don't need money for us. I mean, we want to do something good with it. And when that time comes, that's when we'll ask. Javier said, "Thank you, Crickety Jovan. Really, thank you. One of these days, we're going to meet. I like friends who are honest and real. It's all good." Yeah, we will, bro, for sure, for sure.
Oh, we will, Javier. We will one day.
He said, "There's no honor amongst thieves. No one will die for you in this life." No, they won't. They died because the barrio, not for the barrio. Shit, I hid behind the homeboys when they blasted at us. I was born at night, but not last night. He said he hid behind them. But yeah, it's true, bro. I mean, it's unfortunate, bro, because a lot of kids, including some of us, did it for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like these were our friends. We didn't have, we grew up in homes that may not have been the best situated as families. So those of us that were in the neighborhoods, on the streets, we clung together, and that was our family. We thought a bunch of us friends, and because we were kids, we're stupid. We're getting high, we're getting drunk, and then we're out there thinking we're protecting things and we're shooting at people and doing all this dumb stuff. It was never out of, because we were psychopaths. It was just, we're led wrong. And that's the problem. One of the biggest problems is how these veteranos in these neighborhoods lead these kids so wrong. These vatos get out of the joint and they tell all these little war stories about the pinta and how they did this and they put in work there, and the Pinta did this, and respect is that. And, they put these stars in these kids' eyes about all of this and make them believe that there's individuals that they should look up to, and that somehow being a prisoner or going to the joint or stabbing somebody or killing somebody is somehow it should be celebrated in a certain way, and that it's an us against them mentality when you talk about the raza against this and that, and it's just another way to divide and conquer. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, all them vatos want is the dope and the money. They could give a fuck about you and your life. But, the recruitment pool is there because all these kids are straight running up there because their veteranos got out and told them all about fucking Yogi and Dreamer, and how those are the baddest motherfuckers in town killing everybody. And it's just the wrong way to go. And it's the mentality that we need to get rid of. But, hopefully one day we can. But for now, we just keep doing what we do. We're going to get out of here.
Well,
It's been
we're
3
coming up on 3 hours, so we're gonna
You're ending this?
say goodnight to everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. You could be anywhere, but you're here. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Oh, what were you gonna say, babe?
Oh, nothing. You're right, baby. Let's get out of here. It's fucking stupid. Ty said,
Okay, but why do I gotta be freaking stupid?
Ty said, try growing up in Vero Beach in the early 80s. But a smiley, laughing face. Carlos said, it's not like it used to be in prison for sure. No one respects the OG. Yeah, I don't know, bro. And I mean, as far as respect, the Pintas are the Pintas. You know what I mean? They're going to be what they are. But the problem is it's a breeding ground for recidivism. You know what I'm saying? That's at the end of the day, you're just, there was nowhere to go from there. You know what I mean? Those of us that went to the joint kind of always expected to be there, whether we had life sentences or not. You know what I mean? It wasn't a matter of bettering ourselves and shit when it should be. You know what I mean? While we're in there reading 48 Laws of Power and The Art of War and Sun Tzu and Machiavelli and all this other bullshit, we're not really learning anything that can really be put to use in the real world. And we think we're so smart because we learn these big words and we can fucking quote the thesaurus, but we get out as dumb as everybody else because we have no skills. It's just a sideways way of thinking. You know what I mean? If the motherfuckers that went in there truly, truly educated themselves and really gave a fuck about each other, we could help each other so much. You know what I mean? If vatos in there learned about, HVAC and electricity, and then got out and started businesses, and then when this other fools got out the joint, they gave them jobs and taught them, and just imagine how much we could raise each other up. You know what I'm saying? All races, not just for the raza or for this or for that, just everybody that's locked up in prison, and we can be a community of ourselves and helping each other out. But instead, we're going in and out, and everybody's crying about how there's no jobs and nobody wants to hire us. I mean, there's enough of us to be a minority class where we could fucking help each other if we were really wanting to. But, unfortunately, we're too busy trying to be the hardest gangster. And at the end, nobody is.
True story. Nobody wants a Choco Loco.
Xavier said, heck, I've been on my deathbed a few times. No one wants to die. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. And I didn't see shit. No light, no nothing. So just said, have a good night.
Did see the light when you saw me, huh?
I see it now.
It was like, oh, that little sound, like, right? No?
Yeah.
Really?
So just said, have a good night, everyone. Carlos said, good night, guys. You guys are doing a good thing. Love it. Thank you, brother. You too. Javier said, gracias for coming on tonight. Good to hear you two youngsters bag on each other. Say hi to your people for me, your mom, y el gordo, and your carnala. Ciao.
He said ciao. Good night, everybody. Hope you guys have a good work week.
Big motherfucker said, I finally got some good news in regards to my son's epilepsy. I'm grateful. For real?
What happened?
Text me, bro. You may not want to throw it out here, but get at me.
Yeah, that's true.
God, nosy.
What?
Yeah, you don't like that shit, huh?
Oh, sorry, I care, okay? Fine, I won't. How about, is that what you want? I can't ask.
Every time I do, you say that dumb shit to me. What the fuck?
What?
I just sit there and tell you on the thing?
I say it like that with that voice and that face.
That's kind of your voice and face, babe. Sorry.
My God, who
Hey,
hurt you today?
listen,
Dang.
it ain't my fault you got the mirrors.
I don't have ears like that. Bad
What-
angle.
What are those?
Take it off.
Fat angle. Ah. Órale, we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Javier said that was a cold. Oh, big motherfucker said his new EEG finally showed improvement. Is that right?
Oh, good.
Can he
Oh,
can they grow out of that, bro? Or how does that work? I know they.
big guy, if you need anything, let us know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Órale, we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Text me, bro.
Good night,
Go.
guys.
Everybody have a good night. Thank you so much. Again, ya saben, hasta mañana or the next day or the next day. Depends on age. All right. We'll be back. We're not gonna
Remember,
be.
you guys be careful out there on those streets. Don't
Yeah.
get mixed up with Choco Locos, okay? Stay away from those people. They're crazy.
Yeah, they are crazy.
Don't listen to their crazy stories, all right? You guys.
Anybody comes at you crazy, tell them you know Rojo right here that has the. What do you say he had? Oh, he's certified. We are gone. Have a good
All
night.
right. Bye.